So once again, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are all over the world, I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you good night depending on your time zone. This is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the Deputy Leader of the Indigenous People of Biafra. His name is Mazi Uchi Okafo Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State. And Anambra State is Biafra land. It's the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. We will come to appreciate the mindset behind those words one of these days. Mazi Ukafo Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our Supreme Leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afari Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom. The one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afari Ibeku. Afari Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State, and Abia State is Biafra land. He's the one and the only man that commands the loyalty of the Biafran people. He's the director of Radio Biafra as well as Biafran Television. And by the grace of Chukwu Kikabiama, I remain George Onyeibe. I am from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and Delta State is Biafra land. And of course, as always, we will acknowledge the Creator. For in the end, all men are liars. Only God is the one that says the truth. And then we continually reference him, because if he were to be man, we are gone as a people. Hanyena jage mau nihina imara mai ihunanya enenage ubiomage ujuru anyanya dadio inwe gimbangwe odi onye dekage ebu alpha no omega anyinine na sena nedemau ise. Without wasting much of our time, we will be going to our topic this evening. Of course, we must not forget that on this segment, our team remain back to your root. Back to your root. This is one thing most of us has not been able to embrace the truth behind it. Because the moment you tell a black man, go back to your root, the next thing that comes to their mind is, you are evil. May your children call you evil. Because that is what you really are. We say go back and find out what your father did, how they did what they did, why they did where they did, when they did what they did. Because this is the only thing that was actually taken from us. Not the oil well. Because certainly we can do without them. Not our life. Because when you kill another, 100 comes up in their place. Our identity is taken from us. Then, though we live, we are just most miserable. We have seen countries across the globe today, from Jamaica to Brazil to Portugal to America to China to Japan. We have seen indigenous people relegated to the background. Most of them live in the shadow of their past. They are alive. And all these people are waiting for the right time to strike. And the people who have put them in this condition will think that nothing will happen. Something will happen, no. But the only place for you to regain your position, it is to go back to your root. This is the area of our life and culture that have been so destroyed that if we are able to recover, it's a miracle. And of course, we soar on the wings of miracle. We are miracle itself. Go and ask Nigeria. Go and ask Nigeria about IPOB. They will tell you the real definition of miracle. Because after everything they have done to us as a people, we are still here. Look at them jumping up and down in Afari Ibeku. We are still here. And maybe at the end of the day, they will carry the dead body of the king and the queen. But we are still here. There is nothing you will do, O ye Nigeria, that will stop IPOB. You people don't understand. You will appeal to Satan. You will write to Satan. Satan will abandon you. Nigeria be. All of you supporting one Nigeria will be humiliated. Your disgrace will know no bound. She be Nigeria. You are one Nigeria. You're in territorial Nigeria. We are coming for you. On the 14th is here. Afari Beku, all road lead to Afari Beku. I don't know, let me not digress anyway. Like I was saying, our team remain back to your root. Back to your root. And it is very important. I try to remind us that they came and they saw the power of the black. They demonize it and call it black magic. Evil. Evil. And a lot of people dwell on the negativity instead of combining the negative and the positive to get the real progress. When you ask that, they say, Andy Dibia, one a menjo, one a menka, one a menka. Have you not in your lifetime seen pastors who lie more than Satan? Have you not in your lifetime seen pastors who are more evil than demon itself? But it's not your fault. You are sick, you don't know. We cannot address issue to suit you. If we will address issue to suit you, by now we will be in Nigeria, because that is what Nigeria does. They poison you and they lead you to die peacefully. When Nigerian poison you, they will be petting you. Oh, take it easy. It shall be well with you. It shall be well. But they are the one poisoning you. You will die for nothing. We will not do that on Radio Biafra. We will not do that as Biafra. We will give you the truth very naked. How you process it, how you manage the information later on is left for you. A day will come, everybody will answer their father's name. It's as simple as that. But our topic this evening, continuation from where we looked, we formally made introduction last Sunday. Our topic is the ancestral way of induction to the modern way of indoctrination. I reminded us that there is a difference between induction and indoctrination. Induction actually helps you to understand what you are supposed to know and what you are supposed to do. No, you do not. It does not have respect or favor anybody. It is something that has to be done. And we say indoctrination, it is trying to compel you, to tell you how you should live your life, taking your God-given free will from you. Our ancestors did not trick us. They did not reprogram us. They simply told us what we need to know as a people. Indoctrination or indoctrinating people does not, it is in fact, it enables you, let me see the grammar we used to clear you so you understand. Induction is occasion where someone is formally introduced into a new way of life. You are introduced into a new way of life. The laws are there already. They tell you this and this is what you have to do. And that is what our ancestors call ordinala. Ordinala. It has been there before. It has been on this earth. We met it here on earth. It cannot be altered. This is how you manage it. I think that will give you a clearer picture of what is induction. You were born one day, they tell you this is how it's supposed to be. Do not move to the left, do not move to the right. You must remain on this path. That is induction. They don't take your free will from you. But indoctrination is when they begin to whine you, reprogram you, tell you, yes, they have said that it is like this, but you have to behave like this. They take away your God-given free will. In this study, we are going to look at some of the areas our ancestors used to induct the people, not indoctrinate them. Induct the people, teaching them way of life, not whining them, incorporating them into something that is alien to them. And I can assure you, if we were inducted by our ancestors, if we lived by the ways of our ancestors, we will emerge victoriously tomorrow. I see a lot of people who are there yapping from the both sides of their mouth, who are misbehaving. I see Fulani herdsmen, Miati ala Boko Haram, moving like lion in Biafra land, ravaging everybody, raping and killing and maiming. I see them running across the globe, calling America, calling Europe, calling Japan. Oh, come and help us beat Biafra. Come and help us kill Biafra. Biafra have started again because they know how to lobby. Because many of the Biafran people have been indoctrinated. You kill your people and you become influential. But yet IPOB have been properly inducted. Genuine IPOB member know what is up. They know what's up. They know what is supposed to be done. If we were walking completely in the way of our ancestors, you will know why evil men are so much afraid of it. But you must know it, because we are moving close to the end already. Even the people who know wisdom, who understand time, this knowledge will elude them. For God, the Creator, will take everybody unaware. Only those who are ready. That is when he said in the book of the prophet Daniel, and he also revealed the same thing in Matthew 24. He said, when you see the abomination spoken by the prophet Samuel standing in the holy place, let those who are still reading the Bible with understanding, let them know what is coming. And this is the time. Our ancestors made way. They told us, they taught us, they expect us to walk in this path, but we have abandoned them. And today, look at what is happening to us as a people. When they found the power of our ancestors, they demonized it and called it black magic. And then later on, they went behind and combined the black magic with their technology. The black magic and technology gave birth to the current development you enjoy today. But men, as you know, as a result of their insatiable quest or insatiable desire, they cannot quit this test. What did they do? They are still moving on. The next stage we are finding ourselves, the next evolution for Homo sapien, is they are working very hard to combine black magic, which is the power of creation, to technology, and then include biology. Don't let them deceive you. The moment man is successfully able to infuse technology, black magic, and biological weapon together, the world will experience something they are not yet prepared for. Of course, cholera virus, among others, are actually showing them signal that the next stage of evolution, Homo sapien will not survive. Because this virus they are creating, from gonococcus to gonorrhea to anything they call it, to HIV, all these viruses they create to kill a cross section of black people or to bring some people down, all these viruses are now mutating. They are now changing formation, and the world is not ready for them. If you look at the people who have gonorrhea or any disease they call, the disease itself is putting them on their heels, because this virus created, trying to weaponize biology, these organisms are now creating self-awareness. They are mutating everything around them. They are developing self-defense mechanism. And so you can't just stop them. You can't weaken them. You can't kill them. The more you try to stop them, the more they change to another level. But I tell you, it is only the black magic, as they call it, that will stop it, which is the power of creation. And so with this knowledge, we call on our people, go back and find out what your ancestors are. And now, having said that, we want to look at some of the ways our ancestors inducted us. They didn't indoctrinate us. We were inducted. Number one, these are some of the things we are going to look on this series. Number one, when a child is born into a community, the following process begins to take place. When a child is born, that child, they begin to follow up from one stage of induction to another stage of induction. The rules are there already. The rules bend for no man. The rule is applicable to all man, and all man is expected to follow this rule. Today, it is no longer so. The first aspect of induction we are going to look at is that the moment a child is born, you are introduced or you are inducted with the kind of food your people eat. Your parents will carry you for 9 months, your mother, and the moment you are born, the next thing they do is induction begin. They first of all introduce you to the kind of food you eat. Induction. As Biafrans, our parents have the kind of food they give to us. Now let me try and break it down. you will see the way a Biafra mother train their children, feed their children. It's not the way Ududuwa women take care of their children. It's not the same way Hausa Fulani take care of their children. Induction have started. And our parents expect us to remain this way and not to divert, not to digress, not to deviate. They did not bend us that is a law, but they taught us what we're supposed to know. Whether we move ahead to break this law, that is our business. And the moment you are breaking this law, be ready for the consequence. The first line or form of induction start from the day you were born, and it is related to feeding. Our ancestors, when they give birth to a child, they begin to make herbs for them, but I'm not looking at the herb aspect of it. They begin to breastfeed them. Then they make maize and akamo. Most of the food we use in those days were not actually Japanese based or American based or Indian based. I know as a child I used to hear about Cerelac, SMA, among others. This food though look whitenized. It look Americanized, Britanized, Francanized, Arabianized. But they were indigenous base. Those of you who were born in my time, you know SMA, you know Cerelac. And now, with all this food available, which were made from the very corn and maize, anyhow you want to call it, corn, maize, akamo. We use akamo. Not every children eat that food. Our parents know. There are children that don't eat food. One of these days, we will look at who those children are. There are children that don't eat food. And if you have such in your family, there is a way your mother will tie them and put them in their armpit, then choke hand inside their mouth, tear their mouth open and be pouring akamo. Who taught our mother? Today, doctor will say, don't do that. The side will have okoromasen. It can lead to ataramasen. I know almost all my brother. My mother will choke hand inside their mouth. Choke hand, their mouth will open. They will pour a basin of akamo inside. The child will be shouting. And people say, mama, take it easy, mama, take it easy. If mama did not do that, those children will not eat. But there is a secret to that, but let's not divert into that now. Let's look at the physical aspect. So you start drinking akamo. From drinking akamo, you take breast. Then from drinking breast, sucking breast, they now start pounding yam for you. Sometimes they mix it with palm oil. From there, they now give you gari. From there, you start swallowing. And from swallowing, you now know rice, usikapa. You now know beans. You now begin to know plantain and other food we eat. And this food protect you biologically. This food have a lot of benefit in terms of antibody protection. This food have spiritual role they play. But they taught you to feed with a particular group of food. That is number one way of indoctrination. The way you have it in Biafra land, the same way you have it in the Ududuwa nation. The same way you have it in Ududuwa nation, Arewa nation. Let's digress so you'll be able to appreciate this. So that you will be able to appreciate what we are saying. We have the Ududuwa nation, for instance. Our food are not the same. Yoruba food and Igbo food are not the same. Igbo food and Yoruba food and Hausa food, they are not the same. We are the same people, but our body mechanism is different. If you are Igbo man eating Hausa food, you will be behaving like a goat. Rightfully, some of you are like that. If you are Igbo man eating Yoruba food, you will be behaving like a Yoruba man. So when you see Igbo man behaving like a Yoruba man, or you see Yoruba man behaving like Igbo man, go and check their food. They have a lot of things to do in their life. All of us now have lost our senses. We think we are white people because all of us are eating white food. But the day white man begin to eat akpu, begin to eat our food, you will see whiteization will disappear from them. But this may not make sense to you, but we are coming home. Now, understand one thing. To invent food is not an easy task. To make food is not an easy task. The day I begin to respect my ancestors is when I discover that Biafrans are the people that have the highest number of food, how do they say it now? Is it repacy or type? There is nobody in the world that have food up to Biafran people. If we want to mention the type of soup we have now. But it's not our fault now. It's not our fault. All these things are the things they look at. When they finish seeing it, they will now poison you. They will envy you. They will jealous you. They will kill you. But you that have these things don't have value for it. The day I sample every food of the people in the world, I begin to respect my ancestors as a Biafra man. Those of you in London, those of you in America, check all your food. All of them are flour, sugar, chocolate, ice cream, vanilla, tonto. All of them are sugar and flour. Forget about how it look. But it's good for their body. It is good for their DNA. All their fathers are wise in their own way. Awusa can eat tuwa and shinama fulani, tuwa and shimelu, but they will trek from Lokoja to Costa Rica. They can suck cow breast. They will trek from America to Canada. Their DNA, their ancestors understand that Awusa man cannot eat akpu and remain normal. Go and ask Babangida all the whole akpu we eat from Asaba. It's not normal again. Go and ask him. But if Babangida was taking tuwa and shinama, tuwa and shimelu, he would have looked like others. Obasanjo know this truth, so he's eating a wedu F4. That is why he's still jumping up and down. And Babangida cannot jump up and down because he came to Delta State to eat akpu. Let me not digress further so you understand what you are saying. It doesn't matter the number but it's actually the food that is good for their DNA. Today, there are sickness you hear. They are not mentioned among us. The Bible says that this hidden sickness shall not be known among you. But today, they are among us. Why? Because the things that are not meant for our body, our Father forbid us from eating it. Today, now, they are promoting it and you are eating it. Swallow akpu and get your life normal. Now, let's come back home a little bit. I studied the food our ancestors have. How do they come about it? In school, they taught us that our food is carbohydrate, rice carbohydrate, yam carbohydrate, gari carbohydrate, akpu carbohydrate, and then now start giving us chemical vitamin C and chemical vitamin B. And today, what is the end of it? Diabetes. I want you to look at every rich man you know today who are black man. Follow all of them up. You will be surprised that 70% have diabetes already. Because they are eating a food that is not meant for them. They didn't follow the induction way to feed. The first step of induction. cancer don't survive in the body of a black man. It is like now people are saying coronavirus. Do you know when they brought bird flu to us and Anunchi flu? Do you know that only pepper chase all these things away? When you hear coronavirus, of course there is outbreak of disease now in Jos already. They are lying to you about it, but we are waiting for them. But when you take all this Chinese pepper, Cameroon pepper, go and ask Yoruba people, put this pepper, let's see where coronavirus will go to. But when you drink ice cream, lick ice cream, vanilla, that is why you are seeing all this disease. I want you to go and check all the rich people, most especially Nigeria. I say 75% of them have diabetes. They call it big man prayer. If it's not diabetes, it becomes cancer. Go and watch almost all the governors of Nigeria. All of them have cancer. 3 sickness, and these sickness are coming from the food they eat. I'm not talking about the venereal disease or all. Look at diabetes. Look at cancer. And then look at stroke. So that time you are eating food that is meant for another people. You think God don't have sense when he changed all the food? When he changed all of that, he created us and give us boundary. You think he don't have sense? You think our ancestors don't know all these things? And now coming back to where I was before, they taught us about biology. The biology they taught us in school condemn our food. And with further research, I knew they were programming us. So the more we abandon our food, we eat other people's food. Imagine noodles. Noodles. It can come as Indomie, it can come as Dangote flour, noodles. It's good for the DNA of Chinese and Japanese. It's not good for our body. It's not our food. If you like, put egg, put anything. Black man, Biafra man is not your food. You are only piling up disease for yourself. This is a bitter truth. They don't advertise Akpu, rather they will talk Akpu down. They don't advertise Gary, rather they will condemn it. They will say river blindness, Gary give you river blindness. Akpu do this one, all of them are carbohydrate based. When they finish condemning it, I come to think about it and say, how will our ancestors make food that are just carbohydrates, all of them? But then I come to look at it. Nobody use water to swallow Akpu now. Nobody take Akpu and start swallowing it with water. Akpu goes with something. What does it go with? It goes with varieties of soup. You can be talking about snail, periwinkle, assorted bushmeat among. They know that Akpu and majority of the food is carbohydrate. But they know the need why they have to create a means of supplement. And so they introduce mangala, they introduce periwinkle, they introduce other things. And you eat them, you don't understand what they mean. Now, let me give you a secret. So you begin to respect your ancestors. Because these people will poison you with those Hausa food. And your body will reject it and you will die faster. We are fighting already with chemical weapon, in case you don't know. Fulanis are poisoning all of you, you don't know. There is a war going on already for your information. I remember when I was arrested by DSS. When they released me, my white blood cells was reading 35 already. My white blood cells has dropped to 35. And when I came back home, having gone through a series of tests, there was need for me to boost my white blood cells. And they were like, which drug do we buy for him? Pharmacists and everybody was speaking their grammar. And when I got to somebody said, no, go and buy periwinkle. And periwinkle is very easy for me to access. So I start eating periwinkle, like 100 naira every day. I tell you, my rate of recovery in 1 week was amazing. Only periwinkle. Only periwinkle. In less than 1 week, my white blood cells that is 35% has boosted to 80 to 85%. But my ancestors did not go to Cambridge University. They didn't go to Toronto University. They didn't go to China University. Neither do they go to Saudi Arabia University. But indeed, they have their own biological lab before the British came. So So they knew that you can eat akpu from Monday to Saturday, from January to December. As far as other ingredient that is meant for the soup is there, you live healthy, you look normal, you look human being. That is first way of induction. But indoctrination is what tells you that, the system already have programmed your food, you can't afford it. Those of you in the diaspora, I don't blame you. Because if you have to eat your food there, then you may not even be able to pay for food alone while you are there. They make your food very expensive. Here, they even make you not to eat your food. They use advert to kill your own food. And then they promote jargon for you and you are eating. These are what even enslave us economically. Because as we are talking now, Chinese may not be happy. This guy want to spoil our Indomie business or our noodles business. But that is just the problem. And so we shouldn't say it again. And then some people say, this guy is talking in. All this our chicken. Don't you know there is a difference between American chicken, Japanese chicken, and Igbo chicken? Don't you know there is a difference? Do you know most of our chicken don't have bone marrow? But you won't understand. But they have something. So the first way is that our ancestors showed us the type of food we will eat to remain human being. I want you to check your health status. Because these people are going to poison us. And because you don't understand how this food functions, they are going to succeed. Do you know now that almost 60% of palm oil in the market are actually fake? That these palm oil are color-based palm oil? But if you don't know how original palm oil look like, how will you know that that palm oil you are buying is chemical? If your children don't know how to cook, you are going to eat from morning to night. It will be easy for them to poison them. Go back to your root. Go back to your root. Go back to your root. Chinese people, Japanese people, they know they can eat Indomie, noodles, eat noodles January to December. For all their life, they look healthy. That is their blessing. That is their cause. Biafra man, you can't eat that and remain normal. You cannot. The evidence are there. Do not think it is just like that. Our ancestors labored for it. You will be surprised that the money the Chinese and the Japanese, the Asian nation are making from noodles alone can buy half of America. You have Chinese restaurant. What do they sell there? What do they sell there? We are the one rushing there. Africans are the one rushing to Chinese restaurant, American restaurant. But our food is more nutritious than their own. But these are the things they don't want you to talk. It's hate speech. When would they rush to African restaurant? You don't value your food. How would they value your own? Don't you know that there is food you eat? It destroys worm in your stomach. Don't you know there is food you eat? It chases away all this infection from your body. But they are not just ordinary food. Don't you know that even at every stage and condition there are food meant for us? We have abandoned them. Those of us here in Biafra land, you have abandoned them. Go back to your root. I will look at a second one and then we end on this series and we'll continue from there. Another way our ancestors induct us after food, the moment they teach you the kind of food you are supposed to eat and you are a little bit of age, you are now introduced into a means of communication. The moment you have been inducted on how to feed, watch even goats. When goats give birth to their young, they teach them the leaf to eat and the leaf not to eat. If goats teach their children what to eat and what not to eat, including cow, what do you think as human being you are supposed to do for your children? It doesn't mean to you, but it will mean, don't worry. And after that, the next stage of induction is communication. They introduce their children on means of communication. My people had a parable that says, your language is your power. Your language is your power. Every father, every Biafran father must learn from Yoruba and Hausa, Fulani. We are failing on this area. I'm not saying I have arrived, but I'm saying I know the truth, and I'm making every effort to make sure consciously I correct the errors of my life, and my children know the truth, and they should be able to stand up and do the right thing. They teach you how to talk. The Bible says that when you listen to another person's language, it looks as if they are talking nonsense. But to them, it is making perfect sense to them. How to know people who are advanced, who are educated. You know them from the type of food they eat and from their language. Africa are so intelligent that they can manufacture language. Do you think it's easy to manufacture language? I can tell you the English we speak today and hold in high esteem have a lot of things they don't have name for, including French. I want you to listen to French very well. Some things they don't know what to call it in French. They now adopt English. Some English don't know what to call certain things. They now adopt Latin. So that is why when you are speaking French, when they speak, you now begin to hear Uruvose automatique. Automatic in IB automatique. They don't know what to call it in French, so they now bring in English. It now become automatique. Automatique or automatic. All of them are English. And then when English speak, you don't know the name to give it. They will give it one man name. That is why many technology or this thing answer people name. They say, why are they calling this thing? If you see coronavirus now, it's a name of somebody you don't know. Toyota Corolla. They just look for something, give it name. But it's amazing if you are a true son of your soil. I want you to, you see, if I sit down at times, I'm grateful to my parents. Do you know there is nothing I don't know their name in my language? To the tiniest ant, to the smallest bird, to the fishes in the river. I can tell you the name of every type of fish the moment I see them, including ant, bird, and lizard. Because our ancestors have name for all these things. They have name for all these things. That is intelligence. That is knowledge. Black people have this knowledge. Everybody was manufacturing their own language. Everybody was effectively communicating. Until they came, they saw the power behind language. They know they cannot destroy you until they destroy your language. They stole the idea from the Tower of Babel, and they took your language away from you and gave you this jargon we are speaking today. And at that moment, we are gone. Imagine if we were here in the floor of the United Nations, and now somebody stand up and begin to speak Arab or speak English. And then somebody like me is representing Biafra and Asomano Mono Abo. And tell me the reason why they should not respect our language. And tell me why they will not begin to train men and women who will be involved in lingua franca, who will be there to interpret our language. But the day you give up that language, you sell yourself. Africans don't have secret because we cannot talk without them understanding what we are talking. But go into all this community, they have their indigenous language. You think every Caucasian speak English? You think every European speak English? They have their indigenous language. Only black people are judging your grammar. Only black people are judging your grammar. But our ancestors understand the need of our language becoming a weapon. A weapon. And when a European man, an American man, a Chinese man, all they need to do is cross their leg and we are planning. Before you finish planning, they know where you are coming from and they know where you are going to. You think Chinese people cannot speak English? You think Indian cannot speak English? You think French people cannot speak English? Why are we killing ourselves? We don't even teach our own language in school again. We are teaching English. You are telling me have A1, A2. What is Iponse in English? Do they know the meaning of Iponse in English? They don't. Ozuzu, do they know the meaning of Ozuzu in English? What is Ozuzu in English? And now you know. Our ancestors taught us how to know these things because it's going to save us. And look at us today. A father, a proper father, can't talk to the children in the presence of a stranger. You can't communicate to your children. You have to excuse them. And the stranger know that something is fishing. But if you allow your ancestors' induction to work on you, the stranger will be there and you communicate to your children without them knowing. Like I said, learn from Yoruba. It is difficult to see Yoruba who cannot speak their language, even though they are the one who are trying to destroy Igbo language, Biafra language, and they are forcing us to even speak their own. Most of you don't know. Your children as a Biafran cannot go to Lagos State University except they can speak Yoruba or you pay big money for it. But what are we doing? We are doing English. Some of you, your father language is Savo. I want you to check these two we have looked at. Find out why it was so important for our ancestors to make them as the basic principle that is used as a foundational stone for our culture. Find out what it takes them to be able to have this knowledge. You will know the mindset behind it. It's more than the invention of aeroplane or any technology known to man. For human being to gather and begin to gather food, fruit, leaves, which they know at the end may be poison, and yet they are able to combine it, manage the chemical substance till it is get to the level where you can consume it and it will not be harmful to you. For them to be able to make vowel sound, make sound, and at the end of the day, it becomes a form of formation. You are able to communicate with vowel sound. It's amazing. They want you to remain that way. Show me a country who believe in their central language that will not be a world power. And then I will show you a hopeless country that is thriving today without acknowledging their ancestors. When we say go back to your root, it's not about the demon side of it you are looking at. It's about the basic principle that laid the very fabric foundation of who you really are. Indians rejected English. Everything the British gave to them, they rejected all of them. They rejected British religion. They rejected British language. They rejected British dressing. They rejected everything British. They only took technology. Japan did the same. America did the same. China did the same. But they say British has left Nigeria. We are the one dying. We want to dress, we wear a coat. And after wearing suit, you look like a baboon. You look like a Jackson monkey. We are the one killing ourselves. Oh, you must have A1 in English. Can Onyeibe man, can David Cameron speak Agbo? David Cameron put him inside Agbo University. He can learn Agbo language for 1 year. David Cameron cannot speak Agbo. The most brilliant European or Arabian man anywhere. I challenge you, you can't speak Agbo. In Agbo, come, let's teach you. 1 year, you can't speak Agbo. Of course, you have to stay there very well. That is to show you it's not easy. And so when somebody is judging you, you have F9, FQ. All the BB grammar we have been speaking, where did he lead us to? Where did he lead us to? But they made a proper slave out of us. And then we are speaking grammar. Grammar, my food. If all these things were so good, all these people who were colonized or terrorized like Biafra, like the people who found themselves in Nigeria, they would not have abandoned it. British terrorized America. British terrorized India. British terrorized Japan and China. British terrorized Africa. All these people have abandoned those influence and going back to their root. So when I say go back to your root, understand it goes beyond religion. I'm not here for religion. When I come here for religion, when I finish with you, if you are a Christian, you won't go to church again. If you are a Muslim, you won't keep for Muhammad again. If you are a God, if you see Sharon, you will run. But I want you to have common sense. We both know these things. So they took all these minor things to you from you, and then they disarm you. Of course, we have found ourselves in a point where we have to defend our land. And to defend our land, go back to your root. Because they will soon stop importation of ice cream. They will soon stop importation of Indomie. They will soon stop importation of all these things. If you cannot make Ofo sell for you, you are in trouble. If you like Ogoni ma, if you cannot speak Ogoni, inside Ogoni land, you are a stranger. Hausa are not learning how to speak Ogoni. Hausa are speaking Igbo in Enugu now and Imo State. They are learning Agbo. So you can be Agbo man. If you don't go back to your root and learn the language, strangers will rule you in your father's house. Do you get what you are saying? Of course, this is where we will stop. We will continue from other areas of induction by our ancestors, which we seriously need to go back to because the journey has already begun. We want to recover Biafra. We want to recover Biafra in its totality and without enemies. I'll be back in a minute. Of course, back to your roots. Back to your root is not Ogomo. Wake up, oh, back to your root. It is going to save us. That your biological teacher telling you, our food is carbohydrate base. Tell the teacher what is Indomie. It's Indomie base, Abi. These are little things, but it will help us. The generation of Biafran between 1967 and 1970, do you know how they survive? Do you know how they survive? Do you know how they survive? Go back to your roots. Of course, you are Biafran anywhere you are in the world. They brought war upon us before now. They are planning to start another war in Afari Beku. Considering the fact that the war ended in Afari Beku, they have brought another one. They are in Afari Beku, threatening us. Will be tied Okon. Okon, police commissioner, who choose to allow himself to be used for dirty job, will be tied you. Kill one IPOB person. We promise you people. Anywhere you kill IPOB person, your number will not be complete. Every idiot who is in Omwa here now, you are whoring. Touch one IPOB person, thunder will fire all of you. This war you are bringing to us, you will understand we are ready for you. Our mission is to divide Nigeria. Our mission is to stop Nigeria. Nigeria is evil. We are telling you now, prepare your mind. If you can't speak your father language, begin to learn. If you cannot survive with omena ala food, begin to do that. Because we are calling you Biafran to wake up now. You won't understand. But one day you wish you listen. You are Biafran anywhere you are yet to identify with IPOB family closer to you. Send us your name, your phone number, and location to our WhatsApp line. The nearest coordinator will contact you. At this moment, our lines are open. Our WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971 is our direct line, and the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you there?
Yeah, I've got Onyeibe
from here. Go ahead, please.
Let's go care about my TPU for what you are teaching us, going back to our root. I think it's one of the best programs we ever had in this struggle, and we'll pray to come and to give you wisdom, knowledge, and that to continue that until Biafra, even when Biafra comes. Mazi, we are going back to our roots. We are doing great. Let me appreciate Onyeibe like always. We are together. We are in together in the restoration, and will assist him, even assist those people that are hearkening to his voice all over the world, the good ones, and our beloved brothers in Biafra, and the fanaticals. Biafra, the radicals, keep all of you being the needful, knowing that that land belongs to you, is where our obliquant cord is buried. You continue to defend it until the end of the time. Let God be with you. Mazi, what you are teaching out today, Mazi, bad food is bad health. Good food is good health. Mazi, you see, this topic, Mazi, if we start saying something about it, we can stay on it tomorrow morning. Mazi, do you know in this Europe where we are in diaspora, let me say it, Mazi, they don't know how to eat food.
Myself.
Like
when
they
block
eat,
begin the cook. Cook pawpaw finish, we ripe, well. Put on 4 plates, put milk, put honey. Tell me say it's delicious. I tell you, if I eat that and I go shit my intestine. But it's good for their heads. And our people want to catch up. Imagine if Fulani are fighting us now as they are planning to do. You now eat cook pawpaw, can't do zobu. No, now they don't eat cook pawpaw to do zobu. Go ahead, please, my brother.
Mazi, what they eat here we eat the one they call chicken original, but these people eat the younger. I don't know how. Even the rabbit they eat, Mazi cannot take it. Even the what they call it, the sheep they eat and everything they eat. Mazi, it's newborns they eat, and we eat those old ones. Those old ones. They don't eat those ones. They call it kotopola in Greek and other place. All those old ones, they don't eat it. They say it's too strong. It's we that eat it. And we cook it with our oyster and would you like it? But that's we eat Mazi watching that they eat our food. Even our bone and they don't play with it, not talk our stews. Mazi, go to India, let people from India call. You see this egusi. India knows the value more than us.
I know.
India knows the value more than us.
Egusi is high medicinal. Egusi is considered almost like cooking in India. But do you know our people don't even understand? They are eating a shawarma, a shakasha, eating name with nothing inside. Egusi is very, very, oh my God. Sometimes I begin to wonder who taught our ancestors? Who taught them? Go ahead.
Mazi, do you know the new generation? They will tell you, say, don't eat it with your cholesterol. It will make your cholesterol to God. That's what they are teaching our people in the Biafra land. They will tell them, don't eat this. Mazi, you said this program. I called and I told the call over. Let people from our call. Is China people that prepare the food, fufu, our own fufu, supplying them to their hotels. And I begin to ask is this laziness or what?
And now, let me make one thing clear to our people. There is a difference between lui, fufu, and akpu. They are not the same. Lui, fufu, and akpu. They are not the same.
Yes.
It is like when you begin to say igari jebu, igari bendel, igari anywhere. They are not the same. Gari jebu is good for soaking. Gari jebu is good for soaking. When you are a poor man, no money for you, just take 1 cup of gari jebu, pour it inside basin, give it 1 hour. It will rise. The whole community will be okay. That is the anointing of Igari jebu. Igari delta or Igari bendel, they have removed the starch. They separate the starch from it, blend it with palm oil, and so the carbohydrate is reduced. But it doesn't last. If you make Igari jebu,
like
for instance, you make Igari jebu, for instance, now into eba, keep it in a plate, and make Igari bendel, and keep it in a plate. 1 month later, come back. The Igari jebu, you will still eat it. But the Igari bendel, after that night, you may not be able to eat it the next day. They all have health beneficial. And so when you are going to buy gari, like for instance during the war, you know you need the gari jebu, the gari ebonyi, because this one, the moment you hammer it, 1 month it will not expire. But there is a time you eat gari jebu, and there is a time you eat gari bende or gari enugu. When you talk about lui, in those days when we were small, our parents will pound. We would first of all take akpu, then we now turn it inside the mortar. After turning it, we now mold them and put them inside pot. Some will parboil, some will cook it, then we bring it out and pound it again. Then it become akpu. Do you understand? But there are some people who are there, they now turn it akpu like semovita. They turn akpu like semovita and they call it akpu. They are not the same.
No.
They are not the same. It's not that anyone is bad, but they are for different purposes. Our ancestors understand the difference between all these things. A Japanese man or Chinese man now cooking akpu for you. Don't you know you are eating cancer? What do they know about akpu? What do they know about akpu? That they will be cooking akpu for you. It is like you going to prepare indomie for Chinese man. What do you know about indomie? But of course, they have to keep poison all of us, change our DNA. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mazi, like the guy you are saying, Mazi, why do we pack in Abo? Gari Abo. Abo Gari is red. Why do you pack in Abo to buy Gari, especially Gari? We can buy Ejula and every other thing. It's only in Abo. Mazi, that Gari Abo, red Gari, if you are eating it, is well filtered.
It's healthy for elderly people. They check it for the health of elderly people. The health benefit is high, very high.
Yeah, people are parking. Luxurious is parking. Every luxurious parking there. You are going from Lagos, you must stop there and buy Gary. We know the SM, but Mazi, okay, look at our fruit you are talking about. Mazi, this is Bitagol, only Bitacol alone. Only Bitacolo. Now they have discovered it. I tell you what, Bitacolo was a lot of it. Or do we talk of Mechanopia, Ubebeke in Europe here, especially in Warsaw here now? You don't buy them in supermarket. It's very costly. What about Kyubo? Mazi, our people, our ancestors tried. They did a lot for us. That's why we are going back to you. Okay, Mazi, finally, before I drop, you see our Eze Okukalo. Mazi, do you know that Eze doesn't die? Before those days, they will tell you that Orahangwe has slept. But now we say Onwana. It doesn't happen like that.
That is because in English language, we don't know how to present the mind of our ancestors. You understand? When you begin to present it now in English, it mystifies everything. Go ahead, please.
So that is why, Mazi, you are doing great. We appreciate your program. Continue. Let me give way for other people. As other one, he lives on. They know the die. He lives on. Thank you. God bless you for putting me in that language. Mazi, I still remain okay for you. You want for my corona. We'll talk tomorrow. Good tomorrow morning. Thank you. Yes. Okay.
We must continue. Our people must understand the need why we must follow the induction pattern of our ancestors. Are you there, caller on the line? Caller on the line. That is Zoo Epileptic Network, but we must continue. Biafrans across the globe must be able to get to the level where you will appreciate everything that our ancestors has done, because there is a purpose to all of them. Are you there, caller on the line?
Hello?
Caller on the line.
Hello?
Good evening from here. Your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Gabriel. I'm calling from Abombise in Interfloyd. I'm calling in Interfloyd in Abombise.
Go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead, please, and I will advise you to stop listening to your radio.
Okay.
If you tell me again, I cut you off.
Huh?
Move away from your radio, or I will cut you off.
Okay. Hello?
Go ahead.
Thank you once again, sir. I have been following the program you have been doing since this week. Only that I'm ashamed of myself because I don't know where to register this IPOB something in Lodge here or in Abombise. At least those people that is in hand should let us know so that we can know the every place to find them, because as one that we are born in Biafra land, we are Biafra. So I thank people Gabiama for our Nnamdi, for our Nnamdi. May God keep blessing him. And you people also, make a Ghana because who illegal to be success. It is a good place, I appreciate. But I got on an trouble. Ya will call him our heart of Sabala who won Biafra. My brother, we are ready. I be ready. Even though not everybody will die one. All my deceased die at least 10 or 5. Not everybody will die. So I thank my God today I'm alive hearing this Biafra something. I believe that Teenage will make a Biafra in now had Jesus.
You see.
Now I spoke to Biama.
You see.
And I'm a PI student. Yabanina, Kayapaduni. What over I get to John soon? Or that I'm amazing.
Thank you very much.
Now I spoke to Biama.
We must continue. See, our people must understand our ancestors took time to induct us. They didn't indoctrinate us. People who took your brain are the one indoctrinating you. Induction. They teach you the do and don't do of our culture. Are you there? Caller on the line. Caller on the line, are you there? Of course, some technical issue there, but we must continue. We look at food. We have considered the language. And there is need for us to go back home and embrace them in its totality. This will be the only solution to save us from the next stage.
Good evening,
Good
Onyeibe, good evening, Biafra. God bless my leader, Mazi and his deputy chairman from afar, and all the dedicated Biafrans and IPOB all over the world who are fighting assiduously for the restoration of this great nation, Biafra. Mazi Onyeibe, your topic is very, very good, back to our roots. But it is annoying that a lot of people mistaking this back to our roots to idol worship. Back to our root is not idol worship. It is the way of our life. We have abandoned the way of our life and choose other people's way of life. Our forefathers are not liars. Our forefathers are straightforward human beings. When the old ones are dying, if you have no child or your children they are small, you will use their children and go to your brother and say, please, I don't think I will survive this sickness. Take care of my children. I bet you that his brother will take proper care of those children more than his own. And at the end, he will hand over their father's property to them. But now that we say that we are Christians and we are worshiping God, we don't worship idol. Do that to a Christian. Even he will be the first to keep those their children so that they will not live to collect that their father's inheritance. Then they are saying that we are idol worship. Our forefathers are idol worshippers. Maybe because they can't one thing or the other. Now, we, the modern church Christians, we worship olive oil. In Europe, they use olive oil to cook, to eat salad. But in Africa, we drink it. It is the blood of Yeshua that died for us. So, which one? Then in church now, you serve your pastor, worship your pastor will tell you to lie down. In church now, they will say that they have taken the pool of Bethesda from the original Bethesda to the church. It is now a swimming pool. Now, who is worshiping idol? That is my question to Christianity. Who now is worshiping our idol? Is it our forefathers or us that feel that we are Christians, but don't even know what Christianity is all about? Look at a Christian like that Adiboye. Adiboye knew very well that person in Nazareth is not the Ribuha, but he is hiding it. Then who is an idol worshipper? Those people that attend that back their root is a sin. Now, among us new generation and our forefathers who are idol worshippers, when God told us that only truth shall set us free, then this modern generation of Christianity, they are liars, they are deceivers, they are murderers, they do commit a lot of things in the name of church. They deceive people. They rob people. When people tell you to pay money before they will pray for you, is prayer money? God said, freely I give it unto you. Freely thou shalt give to the people. But now they are taking money. When we say back to our roots, some we mistaking it to idol worship. Unless you have the heart of idol worship, you will not go back to idol worship. But back to our roots, to my own understanding, it's not idol worship. Thank you very much. God bless you, my Onyeibe. May God keep you, bless you, keep your family, keep your children and your wife to see Biafra and beyond. As for the burial of our parents on the 14th, I pray that God Almighty shall make it to be a successful burial. And all those plotting evil against us, the word of God says that those that seek for our lives shall die for our sake. As many as are thirsty of our blood shall be drunken in their own blood. And they set siege looking for our own blood. They and their households shall be drunken in their own blood. One will escape like a bird from their net. In the name of Yeshua Shemon, I pray. God bless you and God bless Biafra nation. In the name of Yeshua Shemon, I pray.
Caller on the line.
Yeah, good evening, Mazi Onyeibe.
Good evening from here.
Yeah, thank you very much for this very interesting topic this evening. Coming to the aspect of food, you said something about garri. Just like me, I can eat garri from morning, afternoon, night, and run it the whole week. Because there is this something special about our apple and soup. Any food that is cooked in Biafra land is complete balanced diet. It contains the 7 particles of food. Water is there, the vitamin is there, the other things are there. Then the apple itself is carbohydrate. So when you are eating apple and soup, any food in Biafra land.
Everything you need is complete there.
It's complete.
Complete in terms of medical aspect of it, in terms of feeding aspect, everything is complete.
Just like I hear some people, they will say, you are eating heavy food. It will
heavy food. Do you know
that
I can eat akpu, very strong akpu, any time in the day, any time in the night. My system don't change. So people say it's too heavy. In fact, I was in a lecture one day sometime in Lagos, and the doctor was teaching us health. And he was now saying from 6 o'clock when you wake up, you now drink tea. Then when you finish drinking tea, you now wait till 9 o'clock. You can eat rice or a little bit light food. Then you now get to in the afternoon, you now swallow like akpu, but not too much. Then once it is in the evening, eat tomato, take akamo, don't eat light food because it's going to affect your health. I stand up and I told the doctor, I say, look at my age. And the last time I checked, for more than 15 years, I have been swallowing up. I don't eat in the morning. Like this one I'm broadcasting. I'm going to eat by 12 o'clock. Between 11 12. That is when I eat. Not because I'm broadcasting. It's my style. I told the man, I said, now I'm going to swallow apple. Very heavy apple. He said, oh, he's going to give you anomaliasis and a premiasis. I have never heard of it today. And I keep eating the same way. Even 100 years. Even 100 years, I will swallow the apple. Nothing will happen. Because this is who we are.
You will see somebody will take Indomie and fry it with oil. And they will tell you that it will digest better than the apple. And they forgot that oil there in that Indomie that you don't know what it produces with is fat and oil. And the carbohydrates digest faster than fat and oil. But you will see some ignorant people, they'll be talking nonsense and bunkum and be condemning our food. Just like what I was saying, something I can't do without our normal swallow. And I see you both it, and I say, you are very stupid. I know because you live in Lagos.
Then let it become Yoruba stick or Chinese stick or Fulani stick.
So, coming to the aspect of language, when I was in my year 1 in the university, one of my classmates, she was, we had this introduction, she was called up, and the lecturer asked everybody to introduce him or herself and where you are coming from. When you imagine this girl say that her name is this, she's from Olu State. Because she spent almost all her life in Lagos State, and she don't even know, she can't speak the language. She don't even know there's nothing like Olu State. And everybody started laughing at her. If her parents had inducted her and told her about her roots, she wouldn't come out and mess up and start talking about Olu State where there's nothing like that. That is to show you the need of getting a doctor. Our people really need to understand that getting this back to our root is quite different from talking about it. It's a very different to that something. It's quite different. Mazi, I want to thank you once again because you are really, really doing a very great job.
God
thank
is
you once
faithful.
again.
Thank you. Yes, a caller on the line.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam. Go ahead, please.
Let me off my radio. Good evening, sir. My name is Chidema Juliet Edward Filatro. I'm calling from Sardinia, Italy, and I am the regional coordinator. Good evening, sir, and good evening, dear fans.
You are welcome.
Especially IPOB all over the world. Sir, are you hearing me, sir? Am I on?
Loud and clear, the world is listening.
I really want to congratulate you, sir. It has been long, and sometimes it has been difficult to get line. But I really congratulate, appreciate, and say kudos to your work. You are doing really a great work. It's really Biafra. It's really a world university that Radio Biafra is right from the start. I also thank Chukwuka Biama for our Onyeibe Martin Namdekano, for and all the principal officers, the DOS, and all those that are formidable in this struggle. First of all, about the food you mentioned today. When I was in Nigeria, in the zoo, 2 years ago, I went into some supermarkets and I saw all these junk food snacks that they are bringing now to our children to eat when they are going to school. The parents, they will say they buy the cheese snacks, cheese this, cheese. I told myself, I said, what? These things are junk. They said, no, that's what the children, they like it. I said, no. These things, why people are cheating you people, because I know the problem that these things have caused or is still causing in their own countries. Like there is a place when you go to do blood tests. So if you see the numbers of names of sicknesses that you have to do tests to know whether that you can't mention it. I do faint when I see it, more than 400 names. So I told them that this thing is really dangerous to our own health. Like me, sir, if I see Gary, I swallow, and it doesn't crack me on the throat. I will see my people at home there. They will tell me, no, I don't eat Gary again. They used to scratch you. Which scratch? You can't scratch and all there. Then when you were talking about apple and fufu, there is a very big difference. Apple is the one you talked about. Then the fufu own is the modern style. But you see our mothers, that one I'm not buy a bunny.
One is for sharp, not because that is how it's supposed to be. Sharp. Just do it in a hurry, eat and move ahead. The other one is proper, not as if any of them is bad, but they are there for, my mother will call it pa. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And also, as you have explained, they have different things they do, lesser carbohydrates and all the rest. I'm not married to our colored person, and I love okra soup so much. So every time when he will say that thing that is lashy, that on a draw, in their own language is somehow funny, like snail. So one day he said, "What's the name?" I told him. He went to the internet and he looked for it. And it says this thing says that okra, it helps to control cholesterol problem. Many in the zoo, they die because of lack of proper care and tests to know what is actually wrong with them. Those machines, but those our antenati, those our ancestors, they really knew, like the okra that was controlling cholesterol. Here, people are dying of cholesterol. But we don't know that problem. People are dying of thyroid. We don't know those problems.
Because our ancestors made these things ready for us.
Because yes, gave them the natural knowledge of it. Are you getting my point? You are really on board. And I want to tell those my sisters in Igbocha, in Aba, where again a day. Now me mekuna balia. Doctor say the Gary Navy on a course. Stop buying that wheat for my mother. I know what it happens. It happens here. This wheat, this carbohydrate, this farina, that's 400 that you are talking about. Now everybody here is allergic. If I come to Biafra land, all my body will come back normal. If I come back here, first what you say, all my body will be like a okay, let me just hold my point there. Please, sir, I want to talk to Okezi Ipazu in my language. Okezi Ipazu, about a bit extra.
Of course, go ahead. Hello? Go ahead.
Okay. Amaram no Okezi Ipazu, idly big some de kabo. Ma ọbụkwanụ la mmadụ ga-egwa ihe na m dị ka abụ m onye ngwa abụkwanụ m onye amala m onye bụ masịkwa m echetara ya na mgbe ị dịrị aga sekọndịrị skuul adịkwara ndị iji aga ụlọ nne wee riri o now ụzọ adịdịghị eji wee hiobe anọ pụta bịa ụlọ ọgwụ akawa nda wee nka ndị agadi nwaanyị dị ka nka jụọ Ọnịcha ngwa duo Aba adịdịghị ụzọ nnọ ya aga wee nọ ha emewe adịghị ihe gị imewe nkịtị nwa afọ ngwa bara ọchịchị ifere ịhapụ ndị unu weta ahụ ị ga-enwu ịhụma ndị chifu ihe niile ntị ihe ya na akwụza gị dịkwada agụrụ ọgwụ ọgwụ ga adị mkpụrụ nsị rọg isere otu ehi gị ihe orede ya ibita ọkwa adịbọ ya ka mbụkwa onye kraịst adịghị ịgwa ya gbọchie kedu ndị bụ ihe isere nye ndị ngwado ire ama support. I'm a million 1,000 for take care of the post about Babu number one lower. This idea they will have to on. And then Marco after one killing easy, money. Governorship like please let me not correct the whole thing because what is total disgrace entire human race. When he was 4, full parents used to pass their home when he was already he used to eat. Now he left those is no road from one nation that is the road to abandon. You cannot move. They are suffering. If anybody has to sick, to go to hospital is problem. That is because that man, and he is there in that corruption, thinking that is different. Those native doctors are taking to him that human the chief, they will die. And then it is praying for it. That just we come and slide down one day. I am saying it, but please, I'm sorry, my anger is too much. Every time I come to that zoo, to the Biafra land, every other city, I will be okay. But immediately I enter back, let him give me witness, I will be sick. I have some videos of how young I got out green. I was very sick. And okay, he has the opportunity and he left his people like that. It will never be well with him. It will never. I don't allow. I am convinced they cannot do nothing. Our king and our queen from Mama they will be buried honorably because they don't know what is waiting for them. They don't know what is waiting for them. So let me put it here. It's really a very deep pleasure. Even I didn't even know how to make my nights again. These emotions and so time, and I want to say thank you very much. I thank you all. I want to use this opportunity to talk to Biafra said, I didn't hear said, not me. They will see smart, don't come again. All those my Biafra said brothers that are telling me that that Agbo, that Pole, that they are not in Biafra land. This is Mazi always telling people that he is from Agbo, that he is from Delta. That is from where they are calling now. What do they call them now? No, let me not go.
Niger, Delta, Niger. On top of land, but on land. My
Niger Delta and the Delta Niger there. And my Shikiri sisters, my Urobo sisters that I've been talking to. Then talk less of the Fulefu Igbos that are here doing Igbo meeting, saying that they can. I've told you people, come and take coordinatorship. Let me follow you. You people should join IPOB. All your names are in my blacklist, but today I'm not threatening you people. I'm pleading with you people. Come and join IPOB in Sardinia. We have 2 families. We have one in Sassari. We have one in Cagliari. We do our meetings every 3rd Sunday of the month. Please join IPOB. I'm calling on all of my brothers and sisters in Sardinia, Italy. Thank you very much, and good night to all their friends.
Thank you. We must continue. And this is where we will be drawing the curtain for this segment, but I want you to go back and find out what food did your ancestors eat for them to remain healthy. They live longer than us, 100 years. In fact, if you die at the age of 80, it looks like you have health complication. All of them entered 120, 130. Today that we are advanced, everybody go and look at every body that is dying. Only few get up to 70, and all of them are killed by gone too soon or after a brief illness. This disease was not known to our ancestors. He died after a brief illness. Can't they diagnose this brief illness or gone so soon? Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Nobody food is better than the other person's food. But our body are not the same. Our body are not the same. You should be able to appreciate what we are telling you. You can't eat amala sibo man and remain the same. Belle go purge you. Jedi go finish you. So when you see Yoruba person on the other hand asking for Chinese pepper, Cameroon pepper, Ghana pepper, you are following them. They have anointing to eat pepper. God made it that way. It's good for their health. When you see Awusa Fulani eating tuwa and shenama, tuwa and shemelu, tuwa and shatoro, they have the anointing of God to be like that. You go back to your root. I remember those in Warri in those days. The first time I went there, I saw them eating starch. When we finish making gari, we extract the starch from the gari, and then there are people who come to take the starch. But go and find out why those in the river eat this starch. It is good for their health more than those who are the upland. Go and find out. It will amaze you. You will know there is no doctor like our ancestors. You will know there is no psychology like our ancestors. There is no religious leader like our ancestors. How these people manage to conquer them is some of the things we will study later. There is a video I saw online. A pastor and one Ezenwanye. They were displaying power. The Ezenwanye called down storm and pulled down the tent of the church. And the people in that forum was like, where has all this power gone to? I didn't respond to them because I don't have time to even chat there. But those power left because of the art of defilement. By the grace of God, in the other series, we will consider the art of defilement. These people are masters of art of defilement. And the moment the art of defilement is initiated, forget about that power. Heaven and earth will stand in attention. If you as a Biafran go back to your root, heaven and earth will stand attention. Of course, I will sign off temporarily from here. Go and look for IPOB family and join. We want to go home. The only reason why we are here is we want to go home. Our life has been taken from us. We want it back. We want to control our time and space. We want Yoruba nation to go ahead and prosper and be the real children of Oduduwa they can be proud of. We want Awusa to be free from the claws of Fulani, to be the Zamfara nation they yearn for, they bled for, they desire for. Serve Allah. Fulani can serve Allah as they like. Middle belt can have their life to them. And then we can have our peace. This is what we wish all of you. But you are going to remain in one Nigeria because you are a criminal and you are an idiot. You are doing a hua because you are brainless and some old rotten bone, British stout are using you. You people don't know what is coming for you. Nigeria has learned the art of harassment and intimidation to subdue us. Now we have learned the art of telling you that you are idiot and you are hopeless, and we are metamorphosing, we are changing. Go and report to Satan what we have told you. Go to heaven and write petition. Not just America, not just China, not just conspiracy against us as a people. The only thing that will settle this matter, divide this country. APC and PDP are the same people. Divide Nigeria. Yoruba nation are egally, they want to go. Awusa want to go. Fulani want to go and serve Allah. They hate Western education. Who is this demon who is putting us together? And at the end, they are sponsoring the destruction of our heritage, our ancestral heritage. We will recover all, make no mistake about that. I will be back in no time. Remain blessed and remain focused. Ndewonu. France, lovers of freedom, men and women of goodwill, conscientious people wherever you are, all over the world. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and to some of you, good night, depending your time zone. Of course, this is Radio Biafra Extra, and we are streaming live through Radio Biafra London, being anchored by the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. His name is Mazi for Mefo. He is from Abatete. Abatete is in Anambra State, and Anambra State is Biafra land. Mazi for Mefo is the man who has simply assured us that he will not allow the heart of this project to see corruption. This is one issue that Nigerian cannot handle. Mazi for Mefo is standing on a deputizing capacity on behalf of our supreme leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the Prince of Afali Ibeku, heir to the throne of Ibeku Kingdom, the one and the only man who stood up to speak for the collective interest of the Biafran people for almost 60 years now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is from Afali Ibeku. Afali Ibeku is in Umuahia. Umuahia is in Abia State. Abia State is Biafra land. He's the director of Radio Biafra and Biafra Television, the only one that commands our loyalty. You see, there are a lot of things we see in abbreviation. We don't expect you to understand it because the knowledge behind those words is something you cannot comprehend. But one day you shall. You will. I am George Onyeibe. I come from Abo. Abo is in Delta State, and I can assure you every piece of land in Delta State, everybody there are Biafrans. We can't proceed without acknowledging the Creator, He who has set our feet upon this path that we must follow. For in the end, we do not look up to man, nor the hills nor mountain to save Biafra, but we look up to the Creator, He who alone can stop the time. He who alone is God. And he will never share his glory with any man. Anyị na-aja gị mma o, maka n'eziokwu na mara mma ịhụnanya anyị na gị, obiọma gị o juru anya dadị o, inwe gị mgbanwe o. Ọ dịghị onye dịka gị, ịbụ Alfa na Omega. Anyị niile na-asị na n'ịdị mma o. You see. And somehow, somewhere, it's very important that we begin to redefine our stand or the reason why we are here. Our topic this evening is a day shall come, and very soon. A day will come. A day is going to come, and that day is coming very soon. A day shall come, and that day is upon us already. Our people must not forget why we are here. We are Biafrans before British government came. We predate them. Their name is not Britain, they change it. Go and find out who they are. When I sit down, I hear country address themselves. I can only know the level of their manipulation and fraudulent nature by the name they bear. Today you hear British. What was their name? What is the name of their father? You will know where they are coming from. You go back to your Bible, for instance, or you go back to your Quran, depending on the very religious book that is used to destroy your head. You begin to hear names that don't exist again. And some of you think these countries are in heaven. You begin to hear Amorite, Moabite, Amalekites, AI. Where are these people? Where are these people? After shitting inside the church, you change your name. And then the other one, to deceive them so that they don't know who they are, they change that. Who is British government? Britain. What was your name before you changed to Britain? And somewhere along the line, you change it so you can run away from your atrocity. People must understand. We are a people. Biafrans are people in need of freedom. There is no country today that can come out and beat their hand in the chest who are not part of the robbery going on in Biafra land. This is the problem. You don't want us to talk about it, but this remains the truth. No country in the world today that can come out who are not part of the armed robber who have held us at the gunpoint. But they have to make the troubles go away, so they change the name. And then they come and say, you are Nigeria, and we are jumping up and down. Our pain is that many people still cannot see beyond their nose. The reason we are here is to stop Nigeria. And only good men and women alive will stop Nigeria. Criminals will not. They will create form and room for indulgence. They will lie. You know, the territorial integrity of Nigeria is something we are considering. But why is Britain running from European Union? That in territorial integrity is not, it doesn't matter to all of you, right? And then the other one will come, you say, you know, when we divide Nigeria, there will be war in Africa. Then we will give you that war. This one that is coming, prepare to kill the whole of Africa, because Europe will not be left out. The Mediterranean Sea will eat people and we eat no more. Those in Libya killing poor people, poor Africans, idiot like you, trying to cross to Europe to look for good health. Some idiot in Libya are killing them. Prepare, you will have very good meat to sell. Those who buy kidney, prepare your lab, you will see kidney to buy. This thing you people are starting. People should understand why we are here. Stop this evil called Nigeria. Stop stinking Biafran people. You people want to kill us. The people you try to kill, all of them are not dead. Some of them may live in the bush, in the forest today. They are watching all of you. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. Nobody can stop Biafra. You people cannot stop Biafra. Hand join against hand, all of them will be broken by the Almighty in the end of the day. You people cannot stop Biafra. The greatest mistake British government made was to allow a cross-section of Biafran to survive. British government, you would have poisoned all of us. Now it is too late. There's a city far away, still an old rugged cross. It is the emblem of suffering and shame. For it was there the British government slayed and murdered us, that the oil may flow to London. Now we cherish the old rugged cross. All our trophies at last we lay down. We're fighting to restore Biafra land. You can still come back and steal oil. A day will come, and the day is almost upon us. And so in case you are asking, what are they doing already? We are telling the world to stop stealing from Biafra land. And then take these things honorably. Our leaders say it time without number. British government, you don't have to steal this soil. If you are giving some percentage to United Nations or European nation, you don't need to steal it any longer. Come and take. We don't need them. But for our time and space, you can't stop us. The world or majority of the country in the world have been feeding on the misery of our people for as far as we can remember. We are the only people being killed and nobody is reporting about it. We are the most endangered species of Homo sapien here on earth. It is the genocide in Biafra land that nobody will talk about. We are the people who are constantly being persecuted, humiliated, intimidated, harassed across the globe, right here in our own land. What is our crime? Some people like Britain want to steal oil under the radar, unaccounted for. But no, it will not always be this way. I believe life is all about rules and regulation, as well as law and order. And in the absence of these rules and regulation, law and order, we are savages. The problem of the world today has been the misplacement of priority to such situation where people defend, promote anarchy, and yet compare a cross-section of the world to the justice system, which actually promote injustice. Understand, from the beginning of the creation of the world, the very first recorded event in the Bible says God created Adam and Eve. And he gave them rules. He gave them regulation. He placed order there. Now, this is what God did. He said, Adam, Eve, you can eat every fruit here, but don't touch the tree of life. For the day you shall eat of the tree, you will surely die, knowing good from evil. Do not eat that fruit. That was rule. That was order. That was to keep them in check. And he went on to tell Adam, you are the head. Everything I've created, give name to them. This is your wife. Look at the earth. Subdue it before you. Have dominion over them. These were regulation. And so as regulated or as directed by God, Adam regulated everything. And the moment these laws, rules, and regulations were violated, anarchy started. It's amazing today. There are many countries of the world who are actually promoting anarchy. But at the end of the day, there are the people trying to say, oh, obey the law, go to ICC, go to International Criminal Court, go to United Nations, oh, go to International American Justice of Peace. But most of these people are the one promoting the anarchy. And now the truth cannot be overemphasized. In the absence of rule, in the absence of rules and regulation, in the absence of law, we are all savages. You see, it's very fascinating when you drive an automobile in a day like this. Now let's draw an insight from there. When you have access to automobile, I mean motor, when you are driving a motor, it's amazing. You sit in a car, you start the engine, and you drive into the runway or the main road, and then there are other vehicles there. And then inside the vehicle, you may decide to wind up and your vehicle is a tinted glass. And then you are moving in opposite direction with another vehicle. And then all of a sudden, you on the trafficator. Indicate that you are going to either the left or the right, or you are maintaining your position at the middle. The next driver understands the rules. The either hasten up or they pause. And then there are vehicles coming from behind you. The moment you apply your brake, it sends a signal to the vehicle behind you that you are slowing down. They also apply their brake, but they are not seeing you. They can't talk to you. And when you see somebody, you flash the person light, it sends a signal, it sends a message across. And so, it's amazing that the first automobile that was manufactured did not have trafficator. The first automobile that was manufactured did not have brake light. The first automobile that was manufactured did not even have headlamp. And so they moved anyhow. They were chaos. But you know, from one problem to another, there were need to create law and order. And by the time they have recorded some accident, and people who have brain analyze the cause of the accident, they moved for solution. Today there is still accident. And we know this accident is something that cannot be avoided. But it can be managed. But you need to be there when automobile was there and there was no trafficator or headlight or brake light. Imagine in a modern day society. Imagine somewhere like America, somewhere like the zoo, Nigeria, somewhere like Saudi Arabia. People are driving without trafficator or brake light. Imagine what will happen. Imagine the level of chaos. This is exactly what is happening in the world today. They understand that it is impossible to drive in America in 3 kilometers or 1 kilometer without having accident when there are other automobiles on the way with you. And so the essence of creating trafficator and other makeup of the automobile is to actually control or create a sanity, conducive atmosphere for people to live. This is how life functions. When it comes to the issue of Nigeria, the laws, the order, the rules and the regulation doesn't function. It doesn't work. And the world knows it's not working. And then there are a lot of organizations who are there telling you, oh, we are here to maintain law and order, but it's not working. In the absence of these rules, this regulation, this law and order, we are all savages. Nigeria come up, they give you BB grammar. The Britain come out, give you BB grammar. There is no one that make me sick when I hear people saying the territorial integrity of Nigeria cannot be negotiated. You should be ashamed of yourself anytime you use that word. It doesn't matter who you are. Any day you come out and you tell the world that the territorial integrity of Nigeria cannot be altered, they see you, the world see you as a criminal. And rightfully so, that is who you are. Because the territorial integrity of Nigeria has been tempered to suit the need and the desire of the armed robber. British government sued Bakassi Peninsula to Cameroon, to French, the fellow armed robber. Bakassi Peninsula is Biafra land. It was stolen from Nigeria. I'm not talking about the Ambazonia now. You talk about Atiku village, Adamawa. Most of them were Cameroon. By referendum, they become Nigeria. It suits the purpose of the terrorists, the invaders of our land. And so they don't shout about it. But today, for you to say Biafra will not be divided, because it will not favor you, it will never give covering to your looting any longer, you lie. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. As a result of the manipulation of the antecedent, our free will was taken from us, all of us, from Arewa to Duduwa, from Oduduwa to Biafra. All of us, our free will have been taken from us. When I sit back, I look at Nigerians. I look at their interest. There is nobody who is fighting for their right outside IPOB. Let me tell you something. When the Yoruba fight for a better Nigeria, we don't hide our feelings. I personally don't hide my feeling. Yoruba have 10%. They have the reason. Yoruba, born and unborn, dead or alive, have reason why Nigeria must remain. Only idiot Yoruba or sincere Yoruba want Nigeria divided. Don't you get it? Without IPOB, we are gone as a people. Let's hope this generation will do the right thing. Only sincere, genuine Yoruba, we want Nigeria to divide. 70% of people who work in British company or a company are Yoruba. They have their own percentage there. It is the same thing with Fulani and Hausa. They don't have any reason why Nigerians should divide. Oil in Biafra is all they want. And rightfully they are having it. You come to Biafra land. Majority of the governor don't want Nigeria to divide. Why? Because they have their own percentage. Look at T.O.J. and the son. If this governor from poor state can steal that amount of money, imagine what governor of Biafra has stolen. Imagine what governor of Rivers State have stolen. Imagine what governor of Delta State will steal. Imagine what born to rule governors will steal. Imagine what 10% governors will steal. And so you see the reason why when you are saying Biafra, all those your senator, half of a rep, half of a representative, they are just looking at you and mocking at you. But only IPOB. IPOB can change their language. They collect their own percentage. Then we start speaking one Nigeria. Only IPOB is fighting for the genuine interests of genuine people. That is the difference between all of us. But I tell you the truth. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. Don't you understand? That is why today, all the groups who are functional in the city, in this zoo called Nigeria, all of them, nobody can say anything. All of them are being, how do I put it? In the zoo called Nigeria, you have doctor. Doctors are supposed to save life, care for life. But do you know the doctors in Nigeria actually take life? Do you know that if you are giving birth in Nigeria as a pregnant woman, do you know there is every possibility that doctors will change your children? During the time my wife is having children, I'm always there. Believe me, we keep time. Thank God I'm alive. Thank God I'm around, rather. So once my wife is on labor, the next all road lead to the hospital. I follow them to take delivery. Do you know why? Because I know from my DNA we always have boys. Get our chromosome is pure boys. All of them why? And I know that most doctors are there to take your son and give you daughter. Because of the food you eat, some of the food you eat, it had damaged all the whole Y chromosome in your body system, and all you have is SS. You don't know the evil these people are doing to us, but we will analyze them later on, not on this segment. The doctors in Nigeria will take your male child and sell it. Some of them will put dead baby for you and tell you they are dead. I'm telling you what most doctors in Nigeria do. And so if you don't have a doctor you can trust, you are in trouble. It's Nigeria. If they want us to call them, we will call them. So the moment my wife deliver, I follow them bomber to bomber. That is why if we say go back to your roots, some people will not understand. I know we have family mark. I have said this before. If I give birth to children, I take it home, my parents examine it. Does it mean we don't trust my wife? We trust everybody, but the culture must be observed. And when the elders cross-check the baby, they shake their head, confirm. Because doctors change baby. There are people in the hospital. The moment you deliver, they have switched your baby. That is Nigerian for you. Some doctors are ritualists. They are busy looking for your blood, cutting your private part, selling your kidney. They are evil. Only in Nigeria. Doctors are supposed to care for life. But am I saying there is no good one? There are. A wonderful one, I must tell you. But the evil one outnumber the good one. Look at Nigeria. Only one group is fighting to destroy this evil enclave called Nigeria. Only IPOB. Every other group are negotiating. They are negotiating for their percentage. Any doctor that is willing to do the right thing, only God that protects them. And the world know all these things. In Nigeria, the lawyers make your case worse. The lawyers who are supposed to defend justice make sure justice is denied. Let me tell you how they function. May God have mercy upon you and you have a case. You now go for a lawyer and say, please come and defend me. In fact, in most cases, it's your lawyer that will push you. Don't agree. We will appeal. We will file in the case. We will robotize. We will amakatize. And when we finish, they will pay you bill. And the lawyer know you don't have money. The next thing the lawyer will do is you pay legal fee. Of course, it must be attached to the condition that you'll be paying their transport. Maybe 5,000 or 25,000. The lawyer will make sure that 20 years later, you will still be paying transport fare. It is evil. Even when the judge is willing to give you justice, some lawyer will say no. They will even take permission. Go and ask the SS lawyer that took me to court. They didn't call one day because they want the judge to hold my matter down. And then who gives you justice in a day like that? A day is coming, don't worry. In Nigeria, the lawmaker don't make law. What they do is to pass on decree. Majority of the Nigerians don't know that Nigeria is run by decree. One idiot will wake up one day and remind you about decree 12 of section 98 decree. And all of you are just now, oh, Tanko has spoken. Tanko has spoken. When a Sharia judge is in charge of a secular system, judicial system, and you don't know it is a decree. But when we are talking now, you say, yes, we the lawmaker inside the hollow chamber, thunder will fire all of you. But a day is coming, and the day is very closer. No, how can Sharia Tanko, Alhaji Tanko, be in charge of a secular law? The man who never went to law school in London. He didn't go to any law school in Nigeria. He's your Chief Justice, CJN. And the only thing you hear, the only good English that comes out from their mouth, yes, honorable member, we in the hollow chamber, These are idiots, very hopeless idiots. And Nigerians are being ruled by decree. But of course, they don't know the difference between decree and normal constitution. They don't even know. Because for some group of idiots to come out, and when you thought they say, we the people of Nigeria, constitution according to we the people, who is this idiot, the people of Nigeria? Now you know why they are afraid of constitutional review. Now you know why anything concerning that law, Fulani want it that way. Your vice president is a professor of law, supposedly Yoruba man, and a very man of God, filled with the Holy Ghost. Did you not see how lawyer behave? Usibanjo is being deputized by, he's deputizing a dead man. Have you not seen how lawyer work? And when you go to London or America, they'll be, oh, he's a professor of law, professor of idiots. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. We have policy maker. The only policy they are making is to emasculate the people of Nigeria. Look at what the governor of Lagos State is doing. Some people think he's using it to attack Hausa Fulani, but it's a lie. He's using it to attack Nigeria, because both Yoruba will suffer for it, both Igbo, Hausa, all of you will suffer for it. But that is Nigerian method. Nigeria want to impoverish all their youth, so we remain beggar. And rightfully so, all of you are destined to live as a beggar and die as a beggar. Watch the idiot ruling us. They are the same category of people. We now, they want to reduce us to common beggar. Bambiala. Look at all the policy they make. One idiot will wake up one day. Yes, I'm banning keke na pepe. Yes, I'm banning motorcycle. Because of development of enumeration. Is the city built for the people? Is the city meant for the people, or the people are meant for the city? Which one? Nigeria is the only place where you put switch on traffic light. Policemen will connect light, remote control, or switch of a traffic light and hide in one corner. And then the other are who are idiots on uniform will stand there. Once they see your vehicle or they look at somebody who is holding money, they off the light. You see traffic light is reading 10. It's supposed to get to 50 before it stop you. You will want to speed out. They will off it immediately. If you don't stop, they will use motorcycle to pursue you. And when you hear them, oh, we are closing border so that there can be no more importation of rice. At the same time, these people are saying, we are opening border so that every African can become Nigerian citizen. These are policy makers. But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. We talk about the government of the day. What are they there to do? To loot. What are they governing? Buhari is dead. They import a president. I used to hear people who were shouting, oh, good luck is sinful. Good luck is sinful. But I can hardly hear them talk about lead Buhari or Jubri. Look at Nigeria now. Let me tell you what Buhari said recently. The president of Nigeria has directed that Boko Haram can be killing people now. It's their turn. Very soon, he will come for them. He's going to kill all Boko Haram. Boko Haram must be stopped. He's coming for them. How many years? Ndiara. And you see the Yoruba on the Gota media. They say, yes, the president has directed that the time to kill Boko Haram is at hand. And very soon, he will stop all the Boko Haram. Even though they kill 30 people in Borno, they may kill small again tomorrow. But he's doing everything to... Who is all this idiot? Who is all this idiot? Since this beginning of this year till today, there is no single day you do not have... That one they told you is 30. It's 300. They just remove 0 from the back. That is how they give their report. And somebody say, oh, the government of Nigeria. Who are these idiots known as the government of Nigeria? But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. You have the next set, the journalists. A country where the journalists will see the truth. But they can't say the truth, even when they want to say the truth. Because they know they will be killed like Dele Igiwa. And every day we sit by the radio, and we hear them analyze news. We hear them compare us to believe what we all know is wrong. And they just know the truth. I listened to the radio station today. I feel the pain of the journalists. I know if he was a member of IPOB, they would have sacked him because he would have said the truth. Only IPOB members say the truth in Africa. And people were calling, this killing is becoming too much now. This government is not trying. Everybody, some people say, if you like, cut me off. But I have to say it. The man was doff-handed. I pity that man. You see few journalists like that. Where I pity for that man is when they were talking about Chima, the one that was killed by Operation Crack, Nigerian police in my one Port Harcourt. They were talking about how the guy was killed. Finally, they have brought out the dead body. Nigerian police and Nigerian media told us that when Chima died, they took Chima for autopsy. That autopsy report said that Chima has too much sugar in his system. But the Chima dead body they brought out now, they used cutlass to butcher Chima. And the doctor that gave report say no form of autopsy have been performed on Chima. Chima, alongside with other 4 Biafrans, were kidnapped by Nigerian police. They saw 150,000 with them. They tried to blackmail them that they are armed robber. These boys are not armed robber. They are innocent people who thought they are Nigeria. Don't know that Nigeria is evil that must be destroyed. As I'm talking to you, people stood up and say, bring out these people. Chima's wife is pregnant and will soon put to bed. Chima is a poor mechanic trying to take care of his family. But what is his sin? Chima cannot go to bank because Nigeria will collect all the money under alert charge. Chima hold his only last kobo in his pocket. Nigerian police want to collect it. They think Chima have any other money anywhere. They start butchering Chima. They start cutting Chima. Go and look at the other boy that survived. Go and look at him. His nyash, his bumbo is rotten already. The Nigerian media will tell you the government is looking into it. All these things is not talking nonsense. I was sorry for that journalists. But as I'm talking to you now, Chima have more than 300 machete cut on him. Nigerian government should bring Chima picture. Let the whole world see it. Shame will kill all of you. But the journalists cannot see it. Either they are Yoruba people who want to protest the interests of Nigeria or they are afraid. The good media personnel cannot say the truth. As I'm talking to you, all the good media personnel are inside the dungeon somewhere in Nigeria. Somewhere by the Fulani and British government. But a day will come, and that day is almost upon us. The security outfit, starting from Boko Haram, Miati Allah, Mark Ben, Fulani herdsmen, Nigeria Artillery, Nigeria Air Force, Nigeria Navy, Nigerian Immigration, Nigerian Custom, Nigerian Road Safety, Nigerian Civil Defense, Nigerian Police, Nigerian Boy Scout, Nigerian Girls Brigade, all of them are terrorists. Go to Umuahia, you will understand what I'm saying. Okon is crying, oh, they say they will kill my children. Oh, Oko, it's not only you, Okon. It's a shame you have not learned. That money they pay you, you will vomit it. Okon, tell those touts who are in uniform, all those are who are, tell them to paplo. That thing you call Biafra war ended in no more here. In that same area, in that same compound where you want to start another one, this one will consume all of you. Okon, you have a choice. You can choose to be like Brutal and come and kill 28 people again and kill Jack the dog and think you will walk away. Okon, you will suffer for it. Anybody do anyhow, then go see anyhow. Go and report to the devil. Go and report to the angel. Go and report to God. Our case are clear. We want to bury the king and the queen that was killed by the Nigerian terrorist state. You may say, oh, we are going to carry the dead body. Let's humiliate him and the canon. Let's intimidate him. But everything you people will do will bring us closer to Biafra. Okon, you can respect yourself. We will not judge Akwa Ibom because of you, because we are not sure of your DNA. But we tell you, we will send a message to you. You will hear from us. Okon. All those are who cannot pay their children's school fees. All those police, civil defense, all of you idiot. Put more checking points. 14th is already here. 14th is already here. Bring gun. You are buying gun, buying ammunition, buying helicopter. You want to monitor people doing burial. But this is a humiliation on all the Igbo people. All the monarch, all the governor is a humiliation on all. You think they are doing to us? You think you are doing to us? On the 14th, we are there. The king will be buried. No amount of intimidation. Anything you want to do, we are waiting for you. Have it at the back of your mind. This will not be the first time you are carrying dead body. Where is Fela mother dead body? You killed Saruwiwa. You were so wicked that you took Saruwiwa dead body. You poured acid there. You destroyed Saruwiwa body that tomorrow nobody know where Saruwiwa is. The same thing you did to Adakaburu. This is what Fulani British Nigeria does. But it doesn't concern us. Our destination is Biafra, and Biafra we shall get. So all those of you, they have given 100,000, 50,000, 20,000. You are there in Osisioma, you are there in Omuahia. You are jumping ahua. Are you not ashamed? Nigerian army now, you are climbing pole looking for camera. Those of you now, by anybody you see climbing pole, it's Nigerian army. They are looking for camera. They are so lazy, so useless, they lose focus. They are searching for camera everywhere now. Why are they afraid of camera? As honorable as they are, as disciplined as they are supposed to be doing their job. Imagine an American army doing their civic duty, and then they are hiding for camera. What are they hiding for? Because they are terrorists. They cover their face. They don't go with their name. They come with mask. Inside them, they are wearing Boko Haram cloth. So the moment they leak their cover, they remove the uniform and they begin to slaughter people. But we are waiting for all of you. We are waiting for all of you. We want to bury the king and the queen. Nothing more, nothing less. But you say you are going to stop it, you are going to do something. Now, let me tell you, some people will call and say, oh, IPOB too, they threaten. IPOB threaten, they don't do anything. Pray to God that it doesn't take you unaware. Because you don't have sense. If you have sense, you won't even call this radio and be saying that nonsense. Thunder will fire you. Thunder will fire you. You are waiting for Nnamdi Kanu to give you order. Thunder will fire you. They rape your mother, kill everybody in your village. You can't even start the war. So that we come and back you up. You are there saying, oh, we have been threatened. You think anybody write agenda for us? Have it at the back of your mind. We will tell you how it's going to be. What you don't know, you don't know. Man fear which they don't understand. All road lead to Umuahia. Every Boko Haram, let them hire hotel, let them be there. Of course, every IPOB, everybody coming there, we have sent a message across to you through your coordinator. Abide by those directives. We assure them if they drop one person dead, their number will not be complete. All of on our way there already, all of on our way will still come. Whether you there helicopter, whether you there anywhere. If you now kill one Biafran person, on our number no go complete. On our number no go complete. We will be there to bury the king and the queen. That we are not coming to agitate for Biafra there. We will bury them, but agitation continue. APC or what is the name of the useless governor, political party in power. You cannot do anything because the last time I checked, PDP and APC are the same people. They finished looting Nigeria for 16 years. All of a sudden, all of them decamp. They become APC. And some idiots are still thinking there is a difference between APC and PDP. This is how they will use your head. Oh. And then all of a sudden, all of them say, oh, PDP, APC have failed us. We have to go back to PDP. Or if they see PDP cannot recover, they now form another one, QZA, political party. This is what they do to us. A lifetime, they fooled our father. We cannot afford to let them fool us our lifetime. So those military, your day will come and it's almost upon you. We have told you. You will use your hand to initiate a state of anarchy. And we will help you to make sure that Nigeria will be burnt down. From her arches, a new breed of Yoruba nation will emerge. A new breed of Hausa that will not be ruled by Fulani will emerge. A new breed of Biafran nations trapped in the prison called Nigeria, all of them will emerge. Europe will feel the impact of this hulobalo they are causing in Africa. Europe will feel the impact. Build walls. Be ready to receive migrants. Be ready. You want Nigeria, be? Don't worry. Kill us. Just be killing us. You think you are reducing our population? We are diversifying. We are mutating. We have developed defense mechanism. I should say we are invisible, you can't see us. But we are here with you. Kingdom rise and kingdom fall. So those of you who are there, they give you 50,000, 20,000. You they dream here now for your mind. When I catch them, I know what to do, man. You be idiot. You are idiot. Go and look at the person giving you this order. He is not as educated as you are. Look at Brutai very well. Look at Brutai. Look at Commissioner of Police. All these police people now no get sense. On our guard and give them paper to read. He did that. They say amen, amen. Transmission, transmission, transmitter. Amen, amen. The elimination of transmitter of transmission, sir. Hey, who our guy is now answering corporal, sir? And it's your guy who order from above. Thunder will fire all of you. Come and tell Brutai to give a speech. You will know that the IG of police is very educated. Go and look at Magu and the rest of them. And you are very intelligent. You want us to respect you. Your organ cannot read the script written for him. Amen. Transmission, transmitter, transformer. Amen. The assassination of kidnapping process of transmission. Amen. Ndiara. And then you are there in Afari Beku. You have seen bloody civilian. Come and kill bloody civilian. No, come and kill bloody civilian. There are 3 regions in Nigeria. These 3 regions are slaves. A day will come and that day is almost upon us. You talk about the educational sector. They are destroying education. Lecturers have pregnanted or defiled almost all the female students to give them greed. The men will be sent out of the school or they will turn to laborer to graduate from school or they will become cultists, killing for these lecturers and politicians. Most of you do not know that politicians pay lecturers to recruit your children who are supposedly schooling in Nigerian university to be their cultists. Point 1. Lecturer have Shell and other oil company to recruit students and turn them to cultists and militant. They use them and kill them. You want us to give you name? You think we are ignorant? The educational sector actually destroy education. For instance, Nigeria, who is forbidding you from teaching our children about Biafra, they not evil. The Nigeria education sector are teaching Oduduwa about Oduduwa. They are teaching Arewa about Arewa, but they forbid you from learning about Biafra. Because of Biafra issue, they remove history from education. What are they running for? But a day will come, and that day is almost upon all of you. You look at the entertainment industry. What are they doing there? They are destroying your culture. Nigeria entertainment industry. The next thing you see all those idiots. They now say, oh, one man now come and do ritual. He now kill his father. He now kill his mother. He now become a ritualist. He will now enjoy the money like 1 week. Then one Yoruba pastor will come and fight him. Now say Holy Ghost fire. The other one or God more will now die. And then Holy Ghost fire will win. But why is the Holy Ghost fire running for Boko Haram? Ndiara. Why all of you, all these idiots running for the Boko Haram? Really is a home video. So the entertainment industry even destroy everything left for you. If not for the fear of IPOB, they have started acting film now. One of them is Bakassi. They are trying to tarnish the image of IPOB as a rebel group that is fighting Nigeria. But Nigeria is the terrorist state. We are the real angel. We are the real good people fighting terrorists. Every colonial master is a terrorist, and we are against their policy in Africa. We are the good men. IPOB is the good men. Nigerian handlers are Boko Haram. They are all terrorists. We are the avengers fighting the terrorists. But they pay their money, they change it. A day shall come very soon, and that day is almost upon all of us. We look at humanitarian organization. I listened to the news today. And they are saying that the United Nations, or which other organization is this, that they are going to withdraw their support from Yemen. That the way they don't know where the money is going to. And because of that, they won't help people again. I was just wondering. I was wondering. You are withdrawing support because the terrorist is powerful. But we know the game. If you are there to do humanitarian job, you will stop the killing. But you people prefer giving them the drug and let the killing continue. We know what happened. Nigerian will come, say, oh, Boko Haram ransack this village. London will enter. Oh, we are going to build IDP camp. They build IDP camp, they divide it into two. One is for female, one is for male. Then the one that is for female, all those idiots in the army start sleeping with them, pregnant all of them. Then the one that is for men, they recruit them into Boko Haram. In case you people don't know, all those Boko Haram that are being captured recently and incorporated into army, they are the one they open border for. They know if they allow them to move in 1,000, you will discover. Now they are bringing them in batches. Oh, another 600 Boko Haram are captured and rehabilitated. They are deceiving us. Make no mistake about it. Don't let anybody deceive you. A day is coming, and that day is almost upon us. Don't let anybody deceive you. You go back to the development sector. They don't allow Biafra land to be developed. People do not understand. In as much as you are blaming your governor as a Biafran for not tying your road or breaking your house without benefit, understand that Fulani are the one influencing the Nigerian state is behind. Now let me tell you something. We have trunk A road and we have trunk B road. According to the fraudulent decree of Nigeria, the state government does not have the power to maintain trunk A road. They call it federal government road. That is why the road that lead from Port Harcourt to Aba, Wike, no governor of Abia, idiot Oji Zokalo, don't have Okezie Ekpazo, do not have the right to tie that road. Even though government says if you tie it, it's your money. It's a lie. They don't want you to tie it. Only one man broke the rule. Only one man, and that is Peter Odele. Peter Odele in his time, it was unbearable. And Peter Odele said no. He mobilized people. Till today, even the one Chibuika Amici spent, they were not paid. But those of you who don't know, when you are traveling from Port Harcourt to Aba or from Aba to Port Harcourt, you'll be cursing your governor. Oh, these governors are idiots. Oh, these governors are wicked. Oh, these governors are eating the money. Rightfully so, they are idiots and they are wicked. But let me tell you, it's not their fault. Nigerians don't want Biafra land to be developed. That is why from Port Harcourt to Imo, from Port Harcourt to Akwa Ibom, from Akwa Ibom to Cross River, from Anambra to Delta, every Biafra land, you must not have good road. The reason you can drive from Anambra to Delta is because of Miriam Babangida. You know, Babangida actually tried to do some things for our people so that we will forget about the loot of war, the spoil of war, Miriam Babangida. And so, at the end of the day, you come to the development sector, there is a deliberate attack. You people don't know that all the seaports, all the local seaports through which people like Atiku smuggle in their goods, share smuggling in their goods. Do you know they have shut them down? From Calabar to Port Harcourt, all of them, every ferry joint, they have locked them down. Because the news, I think since last week, Tuesday, the news is that Mazi and the Kanu is going to come in through the Port Harcourt own. They have sealed it in the area. Mad people. They have sealed everywhere. They don't want your land to be developed. Yoruba is telling you, leave our Lagos, leave our Lagos. As if Yoruba have any container in Lagos. Very soon, Hausa will say, leave our dry dock, leave our dry dock, leave our desert seaport. You don't know you have desert seaport in Hausa land. So because you don't have sense as a Biafra, you have seaport, but they stop it from developing. So you take it to Yoruba land. From Yoruba land, Hausa Fulani will use motor. They will carry it to Abuja, Kano, or Kaduna. You go to the Sambisa forest, desert seaport, or desert port and carry it. And when they are doing all these things to us, they think we are stupid. Of course, they think so. And rightfully, some of us are stupid. Yoruba is telling you, leave our Lagos, leave our Lagos, leave our seaport, because we don't have seaport. And then you go to, they move it from Seaport, take it to Meduguri. Meduguri will say, oh, leave our desert port, oh, leave our desert port. A day will come, and that day is almost upon all of you. Make no mistake about that. A day shall come where doctors who are supposed to care for life will no longer take life. A day shall come when no lawyer who is supposed to protect justice system will promote injustice. A day shall come where no lawmaker will bring in policies that are meant to destroy the people. A day shall come when the policy maker will make policy for the good of the people. A day shall come when the government of the day will focus on the well-being of the people. I say a day shall come when the journalists will report the truth without fear or favor of the government of the day. A day shall come when the military and the police will not be killing civilians, protecting terrorists, and their criminal acts stopped. Believe me, a day will come when the educational sector will teach the people the truth. A day will come when the movie industry will act to educate and not to determine, to deterrent, to destroy our culture and tradition. A day shall come when humanitarian organizations will stop deceiving the world on who, on how, or how to help, rather choose to help all who are in need. A day will come when everybody shall be allowed to take care of their land, irrespective of whose earth is God. A day will come where we will be respected because we are Biafran, not where we are being relegated to the background because of who we are. And because of this day, because of this reason, that is why IPOB is here. All we are here to do is to usher in this day. And make no mistake about that. You are Biafran, you don't understand who we are, why we are here, what we are here to do. I just put you into remembrance. We want that day. That day where our people will come home without being afraid of Fulani. Those of you in the diaspora, be sincere when you are coming home. Is it not fear that grip you? This is what they want. Those of you in Nigeria, are you not afraid? Somebody say, they are afraid, they are talking. Thunder will fire you. That is why I don't take nonsense. We need to be doing something. Then when I come here, I say, yes, I want to announce to you that we killed 20 Nigerian army and then we killed 40 Navy. Are we terrorists? Are we terrorists? Are you an idiot that you don't have sense? Give us order. Are you an idiot? Are you a Fulani that they are giving order to kill people? We are who we are, and we are meant to do what we are supposed to do. And we don't owe anybody any explanation. We are here to make sure that no idiot remain in Nigeria. Yoruba must take their Omotekun and defend Yoruba land. And let's not deceive ourselves. Hausa must take their Alahaji Damboroba Kashege security outfit and defend Hausa land. Fulani must go and embrace Sharia. Their Boko Haram defend their territory. And the Biafra nation must go. We're looking for a time where we can come home and tell our children the story of who we are. A time where people will respect us for who we are. I'll be back in a minute.
This is my song for freedom. They call me Chris Jokey. Even though I walk through the valley of shadow of death, I fear no evil, for still God is always with me. Yeah, He's always with me. And the sun will rise, my brothers will be coming home. Yeah, we made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and the time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. Oh, happiness we all people rejoice. Yeah, where no one will tell me, yeah, that my song is suicidal, that I will lose my life for singing song, where there is freedom of speech. Mr. Mefo will remind us, yeah, that we are children of the Most High God. In Jerusalem we meet again, yeah, 'cause we are, yes, we are the children of God, and the sun will rise. My brothers will be coming home, yeah. We made it through the sun to home. We gave our blood to redeem our land, and no time is too late. So join me, let us get it now. With happiness we all rejoice. 'Cause we are, yes, we are the children of God. We are praying for the moment, yeah, when heaven will come for us, and the world will talk about us, so no one else have to die. All this nation will respect us, yeah. Understand we just wanna go back home. No amount of gun can stop the show, yeah. 'Cause we all got possessed, and the spirit is in me. My director will return home, yeah. Show us love he used to do before. Beautiful faces that we see again, yeah. We need you, we miss you, and we wait on you, and the sun will rise. My brothers will
Yes, the sun will surely rise and our brothers will come home. Let nobody deceive you about that. A day will come, and that day is almost upon us. So when you are in Afari Beku, you are doing Ahua, you should see how, just go and look at the mirror and see how useless you are. Those people think you don't have sense. All those old idiots, whether they are governor, they are idiot, whether they are senator, lawmaker, as far as all of you pledge to one, all of you are idiot. But the idiot in Afari Beku, go and set mirror and look at yourself. This is the part you don't like. As far as you come every day harassing us or intimidating us, thinking you will put fear into us, we keep telling you that you are idiot and you are the most hopeless animal we know. Hey, we are police, we are army, we are who are. Hey, you can't bury now the kind of father. Thunder will fire you. On the 14th, the king and the queen will be buried honorably. And be those of you in Biafra land, from across the globe, all road lead to Mwahia. Na yendi ni minira. Na yewe minira. Otele we rachon we ramini. Na yewe minira. But the time is almost upon us. Make no mistake about that. You are Biafran, you are here to enter. Nikome, yakunyera jabofiao. Nikome. We are telling you, look for IPOB and join. Those who are in IPOB know what will happen that day and they are ready. Those who are speaking intellectually, don't worry. Of course, some will die for Nigeria, some will live for Nigeria, but those who die for Nigeria, you die in vain. You die in vain, you will not be remembered. It doesn't matter who you are. If a whole Buhari can be buried like an idiot in Saudi Arabia, and then another person is, who knows if they have even killed Aisha Buhari, because we don't hear her voice again. Because these people out of desperation can kill that woman. And then another idiot is there in Asurok. And you say, the president has spoken, the president who is getting younger. How old was I? Was I even born in 1983 when that idiot was in power? He's even younger now than he was in 83. Look for IPOB family and join them. Be there, listen to what we are saying. Don't wake up and save your next generation. Nigeria is doomed. Nigeria, it must be destroyed. We are their destiny and we are their doom. You are here to join IPOB. Send your phone number, your location, and your name to our WhatsApp line. Of course, the WhatsApp line and our line is open at this moment. The WhatsApp line is 070-815-45642. 070-815-45642. Our direct line is 081-221-52971. 081-221-52971. And the special number for the female is 081-288-58614. 081-288-58614 is the special number for the female. Yes, a caller on WhatsApp. Are you still there? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I am here, my rep.
Good
I
evening.
want to borrow the good morning from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. My name is Sezekwem Uchechi from Okigwe Province, Biafra land, one of the principal servants of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOP, here in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. I want to borrow the name or language my brother, one of our brothers used to call you from United States. A fearless lion with a limitless heart. That's what you are. My rep, actually, a lot of things are happening. But the most amazing aspect of it is that the people that are saying we should give them command or not giving them any command or this and that. I'm just laughing today. Some of the statements coming out from the stupid Okon. He's now running away. That means what IPOP
see,
is
what,
doing
what they are doing,
penetrating.
what they are doing. We were born in fear. We were raised up in fear. We continue living in fear. Some of us has died in fear. This is the only thing we have received from Nigeria. And so as an Igbo man, as a Biafra man, one idiot who has not brushed his teeth for the past 30 years will come out and tell you that he's born to rule. And when you say anything, he brings out AK-47 or he brings out a knife and kill you. And then they take him to the police for safety. The next minute, they will use police van and take him to a different location. Go and check all the Fulani, Yoruba or Hausa army who have killed a Biafra. They end up being promoted. And so we were born in a country where we do not have our right. To mention the name of our nation before amalgamation becomes a crime. And those who did not fight back died. And those who fight back died. And then if we must die, we will choose how we will die. All these people, we are keeping them quiet, thinking they will change. If they don't change, they will bury their children before it will get to them. All they do before is to run to America, run to Ghana, run to everywhere. They destroy the educational system and their children's school in diaspora. Okon children will be hunted down. The other have been given. Let Okon boys kill anybody. They may not die today or tomorrow. Okon children will die. Let him kill people in Abia. So you know those people are people children. It's not that one Brutai did and he has not gone away. We don't forgive people. We wait for the right time to respond. This war, this Biafran war they are looking for, it will consume all of them. Divide Nigeria now. That is the only thing we are asking them. How long are they going to be harassing and intimidating us and think we will be taking it like that? Let them bring the hair. We are waiting for them. But we have a way we operate. That is why we are keeping quiet. Go ahead, my brother.
Yes. Absolutely. Everything that have a beginning has an end. That is the nature of life. That I can't even believe myself some of the statements coming out from this man for a couple of hours now, or since yesterday till now. He now saying IPOP stop complaining to them, to reporting them to the international community. That means they are scared. They know that the international communities are looking at them.
The international community knows Nigeria is a terrorist state. The whole world knows Nigeria is a terrorist state. The whole world knows that British government is building terrorists inside Nigeria. The whole world knows British government is running from European Union so that they will not know they are evil in Africa. But all the Francophone and Anglophone will be exposed. Africa must be free. They are joking. All of them are joking. The whole world knows that Nigeria is a zoo. The whole world knows that Nigeria is a criminal entity. The whole world knows that Nigeria is Satan abode. The whole world knows that Nigeria is evil enclave. The whole world knows that Biafra wants Nigeria to be stopped.
Now another thing also, the Nigerian soldiers, they are complaining bitterly now. They are so angry now about their fight against Boko Haram. They say, one of the articles, this is published by the Vanguard newspaper today. They are saying that they are fighting to capture Boko Haram. But the Nigerian government, Nigerian state, is releasing Boko Haram. They have been fighting using their life. Why? Why the Boko Haram, when they catch them, they are fellow soldiers, they are fellow comrades. They will kill them. Then the Nigerian government will catch Boko Haram and release them and integrate them in the society.
That is why when I come out,
what evil?
That is why when I come out, I told those of them in Umuahia that they are all idiots. Because their colleagues have died in the hand of Nigerian terrorist group called Boko Haram, Fulani Herdsmen, Miati Allah, Mark Ben, Namido, Lamido, Samisi Lamido. All of them are Boko Haram different group. Their mates are being slaughtered in the Sambisa forest. And then they are there in Umuahia looking for small girl to rape in the name of one Nigeria. That is why I tell them they are idiots. Let them look at the mirror in the hotel they are lodged now or anywhere they are. Let them go and look at the mirror and ask themselves a question. What I am here to do in Umuahia, is it what I signed up when I joined Nigerian Army? If they are able to answer this question sincerely, the ones that are idiots will know. The ones that God will forgive.
But they cannot answer it.
You an idiot. It doesn't matter the type of Boko Haram you belong to. Whether you are artillery, you are Air Force, you are Navy, Civil Defense, Immigration, Custom, any idiot you are, who have been assigned by the Nigerian terrorist state to go to Umuahia. Please, what you are there to do in Umuahia, is that why you sign up? Of course, there are two groups. You have the higher assassin like a Frederick Lugard type. They are assassins. They are not Nigerian. Then you have the Nigerian who are supposedly Biafrans. They are the pathfinder for the foreigners. So make no mistake about it. We have two groups of army. Others are assassins. I don't have problem with them. Let them kill as many as they can kill, take their money and move ahead. But we are still here.
But they cannot succeed.
Don't worry, I'm talking to those now who are Nigerians supposedly. You could be Yoruba, you could be Hausa, you could be Igbo, you could be Niger Delta Niger, Middle Belt on top of land. You could be anything. And you sign up with the Nigerian army. Is it to come and fight people who are doing burial? Whereas just yesterday here, Boko Haram killed 30 people in Borno. Whereas the governor of Borno is crying that Nigerian army are running. In the evening, they run away from Borno. Is this what you sign up for? To kill us? Because we are not behaving like Boko Haram. But we know the truth. As far as they keep killing us, we keep quiet. They will be coming. But we will respond. Exactly. We will respond. We know
With what is
Go ahead.
Which is what is coming out from this stupid policeman Okon now. That is to know all this is just a threat just to make us to go and relax. But Biafrans, listen, the order have given to us. We must bury our king and our queen. It's a must. And our people, our leaders, our head of directorate, people have said it. Rabbi, a lot of comrades have said it. All road will lead to Umuahia. Come the next 2 days to go now. That thing they are waiting for years. That thing they are waiting for some months now. Let it start now. And the whole world, my happiness in today now is the whole world is seeing them. Another thing one thing I want to mention. Please, I don't know my brother. I know you're a good listener. Chukwuka Abiyama will bless you. Mazi Rabbi. Please, I thank God the effort our people made last time. We say we are looking for our brother Chibozo Ohangnam. And when that call came on Radio Biafra, people are looking for her. It shows on Ruben One Abal also. And our brother surfaced a few days ago and started calling Radio Biafra and making his contribution. The same way, I want to please those living in United Kingdom, Rabbi Charles, please help me. Look for this our brother. I hardly hear from him anymore from on Radio Biafra. I could remember 2015. He used to be on air with our deputy, our barrister Charles, our bro. I could remember a brother that always and narrate news with our brother since a couple of years now. I've not been here. I don't know whether he's still alive or whether he's still good. Please, people in the United Kingdom to help that Biafrans are looking for him. Let him make out time. I know even though he's busy schedule to come and speak to us, let us know that he's still with us. I mean our child, as a child asset. He's a legal practitioner. Let him speak to us. Biafrans are looking for him. Thank you very much, Mazi Onyeibe. Keep on keeping on as our deputy always say. Chukwuka Biafra is your strength. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. The people of Nigeria must use their head. It doesn't matter who you are. You are a Biafran, you are collecting percentage to kill us. Your time is up. We know Okon has been paid. Okon will be used for dirty job. America is aware of Okon action. China is aware. Everybody know all of you. And they are watching all of you. Caller on the line.
Hello.
Good evening from here. Go ahead, please.
Shalom, sir. Shalom, sir. My name is Francis Obioma Sunday. By the special grace of the Most High, the coordinator of Obozo Zone in Eka Barosisioma, LGA Biafra land. Sir, I want to speak on back to root in Jeremiah chapter 16, verse 18. The Bible says, "Stand, find the ways of your forefathers, walk on it, and at the end you shall rejoice." We need to find the ways of our forefathers, walk in the ways of our forefathers, do the same way they do, and we wouldn't have the mess which we are today. But about the burial of the parents of our leader, let them do whatever they like. We must be there, and the king must be buried traditionally the way it's supposed to be now in Biafra land. There's no amount of intimidation that will stop IBOB. IBOB have come to stay to restore Biafra. We are ordained by Chukwu Okike, and we promise that we must complete the work of our Chukwu Okike who sent us. I thank each and every one of you, from our great leader Mazi and the Kano, that I'm to Uchemefo, to you Mazi Onyeibe, Chukwu, and to all the principal officers all over the world who are working assiduously to make sure that our nation is restored. I thank each and every one of you. Continue your good works. Okike is in heaven looking down on earth. The whole world is watching, and sure, Biafra must be restored. My name once again is Francis Obioma Sunday, by the special grace of God, coordinator of Obozo. So,
thank you very much.
Good night, sir. God bless you.
We must continue. Call on the line. Call on the female line. I think something is wrong with the female line, but we must continue. Call on WhatsApp. Our people must understand, no amount of intimidation will deter us from doing what we are doing. Are you there, caller on the line?
Yes, I'm around.
Go ahead. Good evening from here.
Good evening. I want to thank God for you keeping up, standing on our behalf. We want to thank God for the way He has been guiding you people that our mouth speak. We are happy that we are in this very stage, and that we are hopeful that we are going to be successful. One thing is sure is that the stage is already set. Before I go on, my name is Ugumba Onyeibe. I am calling from Aba. Like I said before, I want to thank you who has been keeping up. I want to thank our dear head of state, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who has also been piloting this affair. I have spoken in this very platform for a long time, but I'm happy today, this night, for getting it through again, once again. But one thing is striking my mind. I have always asked people, do you actually ask people around you the reason why this burial is fixed on a lover's day? This burial is fixed on a lover's day. That is to say that it is not actually a burial. Rather, it is something that goes to do with marriage. Because these people involved are our earthly father and our earthly mother. And they are united in this form now, making sure that it's no longer a burial, but it's a marriage. It's a marriage in the spirit, because what we are doing is a spiritual thing. So I want people to understand it, because everything about this issue, this Biafra struggle, is in the Bible. Now, the people of God, the children of Chukwu Okike Abiyama, are going to gather. And this marriage is taking place. And I know the vultures will also gather. The vultures are gathering. They have been gathering, and they have been killing, and they have been maiming, just according to the word of the Lord in the Bible. Now they will gather again. But behold what is going to happen. Behold what is going to happen to these vultures. They are going to die en masse. They are going to be decimated en masse. I am assuring you of that. So every member of the people of God, of the children of God, should not be afraid. We are going forward on Friday to perform this very miraculous event. And at the end of the day, we are going to see how the Lord will carry us through. And everybody is going to rejoice. I only want to say this in a little bit. But my mind is just focused on this son of a bond woman. There is a son of a bond woman, even though we are now friendly with the Yorubas because of the Amoteku that they have formed. But this very man who has garnered and stirred up Yorubas, and he is the framework, the platform by which the Fulani Janjaweed came into power, and they are trying to destroy every other ethnic group. I am talking about this man called Tinubu. Tinubu is a son of a bond woman. People don't know. I want to reveal the secret that Tinubu is a legitimate son of Awolowo. If you look at him very well, the type of glass he wears, the type of disposition he possesses, you will know that Tinubu is a son of Awolowo, a legitimate son. But unfortunately, he's a bastard because he was produced by a bond woman. Because the father did not marry that woman legitimately. This is the area we are going. And you cannot imagine how this man is behaving. The Yorubas don't like him again. That is my happiness. They don't like him again, and it's going to fail. Just like Awolowo failed. Because before Awolowo died, he begged to rule Nigeria even for 1 month, but he could not succeed. And now, this useless man called Tinubu is trying to rule Nigeria. Can he succeed? No, he will not. What happened before his birth? That was when, Yoruba women like to travel to New York, Paris, London. In the time of Awolowo, this girl was a maid that was concocted by Hannah, the wife of Awolowo. I'm revealing this secret so that every good and understanding truthful Yoruba man knows about this, but they don't want to release it. So it was when Hannah, the wife of Awolowo, went to London. They like to go there and shop. Other that he went there to have a bath. Now that the drop has stopped them from going abroad going to America to have their children's bath. But in those days, it was rampant for Yorubas because they had a way with her. So when this wife of Yoruba, of Yoruba leader, Awolowo, went to London, the husband, Awolowo himself, was living with this man. That was how this girl got pregnant. And after this discovery, the man discovered that he cannot be exposed. He cannot have this kind of scandal. That was why he packaged this lady back to the mother in Lagos, because Awolowo had a very posh apartment in Lagos. He packaged him back to the mother and closed the matter and made sure that nobody revealed this matter. Until now, that was why everything that Tinubu needed, both overseas studies and everything, was given to him. That Tinubu you are seeing today is an illegitimate child of Awolowo because he never married a woman. She was a maid that was sent back to the mother, if at all he had a mother, a maid. So at the end of the day, he had everything. The mother is the very one that people used to call Iyaloja of the whole Lagos round, even in the whole Yoruba land. But at the end of the day, at the death of that mother, the Tinubu had to install his own mother to be the Iyaloja, even up to now. people are talking about the billion van that Tinubu is carrying up and down. You know that is the money he's making from collection of market women, market men, market boys and girls in Lagos, even in the western region. Apart from the money he has stolen from the coffers of Nigeria. So this man will never get to the corridors of power. He will die seeking to rule Nigeria, seeking to rule the zoo. He will not make it. He will not make it, and he is going to die. Very even some people have proposed his death because he's going to die, just like the father died, without making an inroad into the powers of God. Let them continue to rule Nigeria. Let them continue to rule the zoo. We are going. We have already gone there. Very soon, starting from this month, you will see what is going to happen. So I am saying this to encourage my fellow Biafrans that the road is already very close. The goal is already very close. Everybody should get up. Everybody should be attentive. Everybody should be very careful. Everybody should go up and let us have our victory, because our victory is sure. Thank you very much. Next time I will call and make some other revelations that will tattoo people, because everything we are doing is already ordained by God. And Nnamdi Kanu is carrying it out systematically according to how it is done. Thank you very much, and God bless you. I want to thank everybody.
We must continue. And of course, on the same 14th, Yoruba will be launching on Motekon. Yoruba will be passing bill for Motekon. I hope Nigerian Fulani Boko Haram will be there in the area. Motekon will be launched and the bill passed on behalf of Motekon in Yoruba land. Idiot, I know more here. You want to do burial in the area. Call on WhatsApp. Are you still there?
Good evening, my African rep.
Good evening. Go ahead.
My name is Simon. My name is Simon Ayanogo, calling from America, Spain. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. Oh, hey, Biafra. It's to cook.